Voice, 1 second, everyone. Let's hear my awful voice before we start. Alright, looks like we're good. Alright, hello everyone, this is Kyoryu Hunter, and we're gonna back with some more Hyrule Warriors, or Zelda Muso DX, the Japanese version of it. I figured out what we had to do to progress the last story chapter we were in. There's apparently a an area that was not marked in the map that I was supposed to know that I needed to capture, so I didn't go after it last time we played. But I will do that tonight. Let me tweet out the stream real quick while we're waiting here. But yeah, so we'll hopefully get past the story. We might even finish the at least the main story that came with the original Wii U release. And then there's, so if we do that, then there's a little bit after, like there's a story that ends with Link, a little bit story after that, and then there's the DLC story from the Legends version that came out on the 3DS. And in between will be more Linkle story, but we'll try and at least finish the main story tonight and then continue forward. I at least want to get that done, then we can just hopefully put a pin in this game by the end of the week. I hope to do this today, tomorrow, and then Sunday, and then just maybe be done with this. We'll figure it out though. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next week. I've been doing Final Fantasy 12 the past few weeks, and I'm a little done with that, so I need to figure out a new game to play. We might be doing some more Zelda stuff. I'm still waiting on my capture card. It could be here anytime now. I'm not sure when we'll get here. It's coming from within the country, so I sent an email to the people I bought it from. I'm a little anxious to get it just because I want it, but it's not taking that long. I'm just anxious. Yeah, let me get the stream out here. I could have done that to begin with, but I didn't plan to do a stream tonight. Let's see. I'll just, can I copy this whole thing? Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. I don't know. Yeah, I used the amiibos for today already, I believe last night. Let me double check here though. Let's see. Oh no, that's the wrong button. Yeah, we've already used the amiibos for the day. I used the same ones before, like 8-Bit Link and what do you call it? 8-Bit Link, Celica, Urbosa, Metroid, and a Guardian amiibo, and we got nothing. We got like 1 rupee and then like a bunch of like weapons we're not gonna use. Yeah, you're on. Yeah, okay, I'll just go ahead and try out the stream. Sorry, I just got home like a couple minutes ago. But, okay. Hold on. But how are you all doing? It's a little bit off schedule for me, so I don't know who's gonna be here tonight, but it's any of you who are joining me, I appreciate you being here. Oh, my phone is being weird. If I can spell, I can get this tweet out, right? Why can't I spell tonight? Maybe it's let's blame my phone, that's probably the best way. Alright, it's out. Alright, let's get going. Like usual, I'll start with a little bit of adventure mode just to get me started, and then we'll go on to the story mode for this evening. We finished. Oh, we're not finished. We finally unlocked a little bit more of this map in the normal adventure mode. I got Skull Kid the other day. I wanted this costume that was here, but it's something I have to play with Zelda, and she's a little hard to play as when it's not a one-hit kill scenario. What was this? Kill 700 enemies? No one wants to watch that. Oh, we've done this one before. Why didn't oh, it didn't unlock because we don't need that one yet. Where's somewhere we can go? It's still the Toon Link one. I want to unlock Toon Link so bad, but he's not until like further on in the Hyrule Legends story mode, which is after the Wii U story stuff, so we'll eventually get to him. What's this? Oh, a quiz battle. Let's do a quiz battle. And this will all have to do with Ocarina of Time's characters, it looks like. But we'll play as young Link, I guess. I like playing as him. Do we have a better weapon yet? Alright, this is the best one we have still. Wait, no. thought I figured this out the other day. You can play the ocarina in between, there we go, Bolero Fire. We can play the ocarina in between, what do you call them? In between loading screens. Well, let's change the BGM. I want something... Alto Heights, as always. Let's head to the first quiz. So this one will give me 3 different things. Or there'll be like 2 or 3 enemies in an area, and they'll give me a question that will tell me like which enemy I need to defeat. So let's see. Question number 1. Alright, I have to defeat the thick enemy, which will be Darunia. Poor Darunia. Oh. Can I get him? Oh, I can't. Yeah, they'll get really close together, and if you defeat the wrong one, you fail this this question. And the only way to get an S rank is by getting all the questions correct. Isha? It's kind of... I always wonder if they're based off like my what do you call it? My progression with the character itself. Because if it is, then they're gonna be way too strong. Come on, did I get it? All right, I was correct. It was Darunia. It was the Atsui, and Atsui in this case meant thick. Atsui can also mean hot. So it was like for this one, if you're playing in Japanese, it will be like kind of a kanji quiz, like the Japanese characters they use. Atsui usually means hot, can mean thick, and I think there might be one more meaning for it. This time it was thick. Oh, I have to go around. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, and they'll block you off, so you can't even get in there. Like, they just open all the gates to the same what do you call these things? The same keep you're trying to get into. Oh, hello, Sando City. Alright, hi, thank you for coming. How are you doing tonight? Ooh. Sorry, my phone is, Oh, thank you for the follow. See, did it, take any health off the stream boss there? Each follow is supposed to take a health off the stream boss, but I don't know if it's gonna work tonight, so I hope it does. But thank you for coming. What brought you tonight? Was it Zelda or was it Hyrule Warriors? All right, the person that uses music or sound. So it's gonna be Sheik this time. Okay, waiting for Hyrule Warriors to release in Europe. Oh yeah, do you guys also have to wait until May for that? I know the English version, at least in the United States, doesn't come out till May. Can I get her? Got her. Was I correct? I was correct. I like these. These are my favorite kind of adventure maps, where it's like a quiz based off the Japanese character. Yeah, I hate the company doing these things. Oh, Tecmo Koei. They're questionable. Yeah, I can understand not liking them that much. This game, to be honest, this should have come out for like should have been a worldwide release all at once. This game's been finished. This is the second port. I feel bad for everyone because this should be at least in English, if not other languages outside of Asia already. Question number 3. Mizo Kenshu Hito. Alright, the one that uses water. So we have to defeat Luto. Nope. Oh, don't get Sheik. If we kill Sheik, we're screwed. Yeah, because I can't speak Japanese, I can't play the Japanese version. Yeah, my Japanese is like good enough to play most games, but not necessarily to do anything too difficult. So I can at least like moderately translate this game while we're playing it, and when I'm on my own, like if I'm playing this at like by myself off stream, I have more time to look into things. But yeah, it's not like as far as the main gameplay, you can get away without knowing Japanese to play it. But like adventure mode, you need to know what you're doing. You kind of like it'll have like different questions or different requirements for each mission, and you need to know what you're doing. but it should be out in English by now. To be honest, the 3DS version when it released should have come out worldwide as well. It was a port, but oh, we got a lot of good new weapons with this one. Alright, we unlocked a compass for this one. You could do a translation of the game. I'll do my best. Part of it is since I've only ever played the Legends portion in Japanese, so I don't know how good my understanding of it is. I say my Japanese is about intermediate to advanced, but not fluent. Like enough to get by, if not a little more. Let's see. So you're in Europe. What language do you speak? English, or do you speak more English and something else? I'm from the United States, so I'm used to everyone only being able to speak one language. What was this one? Sorry, what was this one? Yukanai ni kyodai maji wo subete gekihaseo. Alright, so we have to defeat all the giant enemies by the end of the within the time limit. So let's attack with all the characters I know I'm good with. So we'll use Young Link. Thought we got you a new weapon, buddy. Guess not. Young Link, Linkle. 180. Ooh, 210. Good, we got our new one. And we're gonna use Marin. Marin. I love Marin. Who's this here? Oh, that's sorry. Speak mostly German, but I can speak in English as well. Oh, well, thank you for coming. Do you live in Germany, or I'm gonna show how bad of an American I am. Oh. Thank you, Gab. Thank you, everyone that's coming from Gab's stream. Thank you for coming tonight. Oh God, where are all the I'm gonna pull a bad American tonight, and I'm trying to think of all the different countries that speak German. It was like Germany, Switzerland, or Sweden, Austria, and I think the Netherlands. I'm gonna look terrible, but I took German at one point and I should have remembered all the different places that speak it. I live in Germany. Okay, good. What time is it for you now? Let's see, it's about 9 o'clock here in Japan. Sweden? Maybe they do they in Sweden? Or am I thinking of Switzerland? I'm probably thinking of Switzerland. I apologize. I'm a little bit out of the right mindset at the moment. I have 10 minutes to defeat these guys. I've spent most of my focus on studies and stuff like that on Asia, so anything I knew about Europe or European, like extra European stuff has kind of gone by the wayside. I mean, I've lived in the current country I'm in for about, I've lived in Japan for about almost 3 years now, so most of my focus has been here. Oh, come on. And we need to defeat the big guys. You guys are in the way. First one, are they all Goma? If they're Goma, we're gonna need our bow. Yep, it's Goma. Hi, Goma. Use your laser thing. Oh, the cutscene screwed it up. Come on. Oh, we get him? Yes. Come on. Ah, he already got out of it. Come on, use the laser thing so I can get by you. I hate fighting the big guys just because they take so much time. Come on, almost there. Ah, we almost had him. So, do you prefer Zelda games more or Warriors games more? Like me personally, it's I like Zelda games more, but I've gotten more and more into Warriors games since they started doing games like this. I also have like Fire Emblem Warriors, so I played a bit of that. Come on. Oh, turn around. Where am I? Move. Move. Where are you? Camera, move. I'm like, I was like stuck in this. Alright, yeah, it was like the camera wouldn't move. Did he hit me against a wall? Oh, he had me against a wall. That was the problem. Come on. Nope, nope. Move, 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 move. You can get off the... Sometimes the lock-on doesn't want to work with me in this game. It's probably operator error though, so just take it for that. Come on, laser. Yeah, I'll start after I do this section, I'll do some story mode. I think more on Zelda because I only played 2 Warriors, Fire Emblem. Alright. Alright, so you're kind of like me where it's mostly the Nintendo Warriors games that you played. I've also played Dragon Quest Warriors, which I do recommend the second one of those. They're pretty good. The first one's alright, but the second one feels more like a JRPG. And it has a lot of improvements where like you feel like you're playing not just like it feels like more time went into it. Come on, come on. Have you played the DLC for Fire Emblem Warriors? I think the last one just came out. I'm not sure though. I know one of my viewers before told me he just got the last DLC for it. I'm trying to remember if it was the last one or just the most recent. Ah, I was too late. I'm not paying attention. Come on. Can you get him? Oh, good. We got him. We got him. Well. We're almost there to an attack. I have all the DLCs, but I didn't start the last one. All right. Yeah, I haven't bought the, I actually haven't finished the main story for Fire Emblem Warriors. I didn't like the story in it. The gameplay is fun. It's just the story's not great. At least from my perspective. If you, I mean, some people might enjoy it. I just, I don't know a lot about the new Fire Emblem games, and those are the ones that they focused on. Most of what I know comes from the, Game Boy Advance games. Come on, come on. Come on, do your laser thing. I'm hoping they do a sequel for a Fire Emblem Warriors, actually, where they focus on older games. Are you gonna do it or not? There you go. I'm trying to think of what other Warriors games Nintendo could do next. Like with it came up in a chat the other day, like what would be next for like a Nintendo themed Warriors game. They all thought Mario Warriors would be next. I'd play it. Come on. Super Mario Warriors. Yeah. I mean, most of the Mario spin-off games are at least fun to play. Not necessarily always amazing, but they're always like fun. Like I really liked Mario Strikers. And I always wanted to play another Sluggers game, but they haven't released another one in a long time. Oh my god, just do your laser thing. Am I not far enough away? It just keeps doing this attack. Oh, come on, we just have 3 minutes left. Let's see if we get him. We get him? Yeah, we got him. Yeah, Mario Warriors could be fun. I'd be down for that. I think of other ones like even Star Fox would be fun. I'd like a super Captain Toad Warriors. You wouldn't even like button mash. You would still just do puzzles. Like Smash Brothers, like a Super Smash Warriors, I think would be a fun game where they bring like everyone in from other games. At least that way, like every game, every series has like its own like representative. Even if they only did one, that would be great. Sorry, I had a text. I apologize. It's probably the most, it's unprofessional, I apologize. It's like when I'm at work and try and use my phone, I just feel terrible. Alright, that's in there. What should I do next? I guess I'll do a little more story mode next. That's what I was waiting on here. I got my amiibos for the day, did one of those. We're right at the point, this one here, we got the Master Sword, I believe. Was it? Oh no, we got the Master Sword, we had one more level after that, and then this one we're going after Sia. Really hate waiting 2 months just for an English translation. Yeah, like it's already been translated once. Like, I don't know why they're not doing a what do you call it? A worldwide release. Like it's done. Oh, I did a link wrong. I always get the links wrong in Discord. There we go. Yeah, like I could understand like maybe a month or a couple weeks, but 2 months just for this game? Like I understood it more when they did like I think Europe and the United States got Rayman or Rabbids versus Mario, whatever that one was, Kingdom Battle. That came out in August. We got that in Japan in January. And I'm still waiting to get a copy of it because my store is always sold out of it. And I can understand that because that's a new game. That's a new translation for that game. But like Hyrule Warriors, this is the second port. Even like when Fire Emblem Warriors came out, I don't understand why that wasn't day and date. It's like it 2 to 3 weeks of waiting, like it came out around the same time as Mario Odyssey. Oh, so in the previous level we had to fight against Dark Link, and we defeated him. Obviously, we moved on, and what's next? And then we combined everyone's power. Everyone came together. There was Impa, Fi, and all the characters from the different timelines all came together to try and fight Sia. And we got the Master Sword, yeah. I can do like summaries. I'm not good with like word line by line translations. Hey gang. Oh hey Kiwi, how you doing? Looks like I got my my link in the Discord working correctly. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, we need to defeat. If we're not able to defeat her, we need to defeat her. They just need to copy the text in the Wii U versus 3DS. Yeah, like it's already done. Like, if I knew how to program, I would do it. I would do it for them. Or like they could even like release the game and then patch it in like day one. I think most people that play console games now have internet access, so not everyone, but most people do, so they could patch it in that day. At least all the content's here and they added a little bit more. Doing well, nothing going on, need to sleep. No need to sleep anytime soon. Oh, good, good, good. How was your day? Did you have work today, or? I actually don't know what you usually do, I apologize. Alright, but I figured out what I need to do this level. Doing swell. Oh, okay. Doing swell. Alright, I did really that. Kiwi, are you in the same time zone as me? I think you're in the same one, or at least maybe an hour ahead. No, 2 hours ahead, maybe. Was the music in English? The music? Oh, some of the music tracks are named in English, like Tall Tall Heights or, maybe. Where was that? Can I get back to that now? The BGM you can still, she said, you're 5 hours ahead of Japan. Wow. I thought New Zealand was not that far ahead. I thought it was only 2 or 3. Shows how much I know. I'm just like, I'm showing my Americanness way too much today. Come on. No, I finally figured out this level. I think you were here yesterday, Kiwi. I know what I have to do this time. It was an unnamed area in this level I need to go capture. It's at the far due south level keep. I was supposed to just know on my own that that was the place I needed to go without any instruction. I felt really dumb because I've already done this level twice now in like previous versions of the game, but I forgot. But yeah, I know we need to take over that keep. We already have those keeps. What do we have in our party? Maybe 4 hours ahead. It's 9:30 here, so we can figure that out from there. All right, Lana, I need you to go after this keep. And Darunia, I want you to go after this one. It's 1:30 a.m. All right, so you're 4 hours ahead, yeah. Yeah, yesterday I kind of just ran around for a while because I didn't know where I was supposed to go. No, not yesterday, 2 days ago. Yesterday I didn't stream. The days have been running together. I haven't had anything to do at work, so it's just like been kind of the same day over and over again. Oh, and you're still alive. I hate these lizard guys. Come here, lizards. Goodbye, lizard. Oh, you're still hanging on, though. Come here. And there's another one. You guys are everywhere. Come on. Oh, the boss is available now. Good, good. And more lizard men. Alright, good. We're done here. We have... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I didn't want to hit that button. I haven't switched to my Pro Controller, so it stopped hitting random buttons. I like using the Joy-Cons, but they're really sensitive. Are you okay, Zelda? Where are you? I hear her, but where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Alright, Link, we need to go help her. No, 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 no. You guys can't die yet. No, 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 no. Alright, they're just down here. Oh, no, no, no. Midna's about to die. That's who it is. Huh? Let me heal you. Like, even with this game being like the 3rd version, it still feels a little glitchy. Like, I thought when I first started playing it, they had fixed most of them, but it still feels a little glitchy. Like, it could be a little better. Like, it's still good. Like, it's... The frame rate's still fairly strong and fairly, it doesn't drop that much, but there's some parts of it that they could have really worked on. There we go, we got him. Gotcha. I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's finally Friday. It's been the longest week. I've had no classes. The only glitch they fixed was the rupee one. Screw the others. Yep. The only one that they fixed was the useful one. I wish they would have kept that in just to make it easier to level people up. My favorite character is it's a tie actually between I like Linkle, Young Link, and there was one more. This is terrible. Oh, Marin from Link's Awakening, the DLC character. I like playing this all three of them. But what's her name? The other form of Midna is really fun to play as, the Twily Midna. Where are you, Link? How about you, who is that? Sando. How about you? Oh, that was Lana? I thought Daruni was in that keep. Stop disappearing. Twily Midna is the best cloud clear. Yeah, I didn't know how good she was because I had never unlocked her on the 3DS version. It was kind of hard to do that the level where you unlock her on there, but she's so good. Like, I had played the story mode, but I think I ignored playing as her just to play as Linkle. Alright, we need to help Fi. Fi's not doing so hot over there. She's in the flashing one in the top left area. I guess kind of northwest would be the right area to say. Nope, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I have things to do. I have people to save. Also, Young Link's a really good crowd clear too if you have his what do you call it? His combos maxed out. Get out of here, Poe. I have it. Where's the boss? This is my keep now. Now it is. Alright, Fi, are you okay up there? Alright, Fi's okay. Link's gonna go take over the last area. Because we just need the three keeps. Sheik is my favorite. Sheik's really fun to play as. I didn't care much for Sheik in the original release of this, but I don't know if they changed them or if I just have gotten used to playing as other characters, but they're real fun. I used Kid Link for captain and boss kills. Tabitha was worth. You mean Agatha, the bug catcher? Or the bug collector? I know one person in the chat the other day they really liked playing as Agatha. But I've never really gotten used to playing as them. Alright, now we have all three keeps kept. Yeah, yesterday I was thinking I was running around for like 10 minutes not knowing what to do, and now I think we're gonna beat this within like 10 or 15 minutes. Unless, how long have we been streaming? Maybe we've already been streaming. Agatha, that's one, yeah. It's kind of an uncommon name too, so. Alright, cutscene time. So bad I can't remember her name. Oh, poor Agatha. You remember this lady's name? Oh, that's yesterday's soda. That didn't taste great. That was old tasting. It was warm. I'm really bad about throwing out my old bottles of stuff. So another portal is open from Sia. And I guess we can go after her now. What? What are you doing, you idiot? Gosh, she looks so crazy in this game. Alright, so we have all those captains to get rid of now. I guess we should start with the one closest to us, and then we'll move on from there. Lana. Oh, in this game you can actually move around your characters a little bit too, for anyone that didn't know. So I can like send Lana over here to kill someone, and also send Darunia up here to start clearing out areas. There was an Agatha only map and adventure for 1,000 kill or something, and it kept summoning in prison. Oh god, that sounds awful. Why would they do that? Like, I like playing as Agatha, but not that much. Not enough to get her up to the point where I could be used to playing this her to kill like 1,000 enemies. Like 500 or less, yeah, that's fine, but 1,000, jeez. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Gotcha. I don't think I ever finished the adventure maps in any version. I just got always far enough that that I felt I'd played enough of the game. Or maybe we don't need to defeat everyone. We can head after the final keep up there. So there's a mark there in the middle of the map, kind of with the Triforce on it. That's where we're headed. We have to go there to summon, I think, the Great Fairy. It's usually what that is. But we can go there now, and we have to make sure Zelda gets there without getting killed. And we've been doing a terrible job of keeping an eye on her, because I say we, me. I've been doing a terrible job of keeping an eye on her. Alright, come on, let's move on, Zelda. Can we get ya? And I'm in their defense. I always forget there's like a block button in this game. I don't think I've ever really used it. Doesn't seem necessary. Anything here? Well, that's health. Alright, Zelda's almost here. Zelda, come on! Get over here. Sometimes the NPCs will need to move on and they just see a single enemy nearby. Like not even a captain or someone that's gonna kill them, just a small nothing enemy, and they'll just like stand there and look at them or try and fight them and won't move on. Okay, come on, get in here. Ooh, there's an important one, I guess this would be. I'm happy in this version though. In the Wii U version, you couldn't change characters. But luckily, this one you can. 3DS version you could as well, just because that game kind of was a little bit slower compared to the Wii U version. Nope. Stop. I get ya? Gotcha. Oh. Wii U was a true test of skill or patience. Yeah, there was no, you couldn't, what do you call it? You couldn't, travel in between areas from there was no owl statues in that one. You couldn't change characters mid-battle. Like, I don't know if I could ever go back to that version of that game. Like, the 3DS and the Switch versions are just so much better. Like, they're still playable, but like if you play the other ones, there's no way to go back. Like, I remember trying to go back to the Wii U one to unlock the DLC that came with the 3DS one, and I was just like, where are all the improvements? They took them all out. But I could still do the rupee glitch, so I guess it evened out somehow. Alright, Lana, I need you to go down here to take care of this keep. And then Link will go after this guy coming after us. I think he's going to jump down. It might be Volga. Ooh, someone needs health over there. Maybe I'll get to them before they die. Usually they're dead by the time I get to them. Oh, hello, Volga. Please don't kill my troops. Oh, and you killed them. I haven't done anything with these enemy characters yet. Usually I try and unlock or work on everyone a little bit, and I have not done anything with Volga, Sia, or Wizro. Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Gotcha. Ooh, he's almost done. He's almost done. Oh, and someone over there needs help. Come on, come here before you die. I got ya. My issue is I maxed everyone out with multiple adventure, or with a couple adventure maps to 100%, and I can't bear to scratch on Switch again. If you haven't played all the DLC or the extra content, I think it might be worth your time, but the problem is you still have to like finish the story. Like the 3DS content's fun, or like at least all the new maps are nice. But I can't blame you for not wanting to go through it again after doing like 100% on everyone. It's one of those games where like if you don't mind the grind or you just want a grindy game, it's great. But if you've already done it once, like I could totally see not wanting to do it again. Oh, good, good. We can do this thing here. Oh, no, no. There we go. Time for a fairy. What are you gonna unlock for us, buddy? Ooh. Oh, no, no. I don't want to watch that. So we're almost done with this level, at least. Oh, we got the Triforce thing from Twilight Princess. What did that do? Oh, we still failed the submission in the process. Maybe we were supposed to do something else before we activated that, but we still failed the submission. That's about right for me. Alright, so now we can go after Sia, I believe. No, we still need to get rid of the last captain or stronger enemy there that's flashing, and maybe then we can get Sia? I just want to finish the story mode because the adventure mode is so much more fun. Story mode's fine, it's just third time through. I'm ready to play adventure mode. There's a bunch of maps, like I've only ever played the main one, and the other ones seem far more interesting. They seem a lot harder too, though, at the same point. Right. Gotcha. Where am I keep getting Discord messages from? Oh, it's Timber. Oh, boss is already active. Who's that enemy there? Is it Volga again? Oh no, Darunia's down there. Darunia, please go after... Yeah, go after Volga. Volga's just gonna keep respawning. We just have to make sure they don't do anything too annoying. Let's get rid of this area. Like, they've already taken it over? Wow. I really hope they just make a sequel to this soon, or at least that's my since they already announced Smash Brothers, my E3 hope is that there's another Hyrule Warriors in the works. If you would have asked me before, like last month, I would have said Smash, but now Smash is confirmed, so give me another Hyrule Warriors and a Mother 3 translation. I've been so tempted, like I've seen Mother 3 in shops here and there, but it's so hard to want to spend $80 on a used copy of a Game Boy game. Not Game Boy, but Game Boy Advance. Still, a used copy for that price. I also want Mother 1 and 2 just because it's like an upgrade of both games 1 and 2. Alright, get rid of Volga. Right. No, get back over here. Don't run away. I'm gonna get you. No, I missed him. Oh, I got him a little bit. Oh, Fi lost your thing. Come on, stop moving, stop moving. I need to level up Darunia a little bit more. I wish he had another set of weapons to use. Like, if they gave him a big round sword or something like that, instead of just only the hammer. Like, that's one problem I have with the game, is that if you're not Link, basically, you don't get another weapon. Or if you're not a main character that's a human, you don't get another weapon. Link has the most. I think he has like 5 or 6. Granted, the Master Sword and the normal sword are the same weapon, but Volga seems like a Hyrule version of Lubu. I actually have never really played Dynasty Warriors, so I don't know how he was he a what do you call that, a spear or a Naginata user? What's my favorite adventure mode map? I mostly only played the main one, but I really like the Wind Waker one, just because I really like Wind Waker. But I mean, I've only really played those two, so it's hard to say. Oh, there you go. Take over that one. I didn't just set myself over there, did I? That was Daruni I sent over there, right? Okay, yeah, it was. Now, Lana, you can take care of... I don't know, you can go after that guy over there, I don't know. There we go, get rid of the lizards. How about you guys? What's your favorite adventure mode map if you played this one? There we go. So we can finally fight Sia. In her, I guess that's clothing, I don't know what you want to call that. He definitely is a Tecmo Koei character. Black magic user, or yeah, I guess black magic user Sia. Gotcha. Get over here. I'll use up. I think she's the last person we have to fight in this area, and I'll just use up all of my magic on her, or I'm gonna magic on my special stuff. I only played the one map because it was too big. Yeah, the first map is really big, and then the subsequent maps are a bit smaller. What? You're still alive? I feel bamboozled. Oh, I forgot to turn my bot on. Gotcha. Stop moving. Is that it? Oh, there's still another one. Oh, there's more Sias. Lubu was an overpowered Chinese halberd user. Oh, okay. Okay, I can see that as being Volga. I'm really interested with how they turned that, like, the dragon character into a humanoid character in this game. Like, that was probably the most surprising character they added. It's like Wizrow's fine and all, but it's not as interesting as Volga's, like, drastic design. Stop hitting me. Let me hit you. So now we need to go run across. I hope that's the last one. Oh, it didn't turn on. No, no, stop, 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 stop. Ah, gotcha. Go, 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 go. Gotcha. Is that it? Alright, that's all for that mission. No, 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 no. What's going on? I I have a double monitor set up and everything keeps going over to the wrong monitor. I have it like my main monitor set to my my Switch right now, and it's just like putting everything over there. I can't see any of that. Thank you. This. The browsers are both. No, they're not both closed. Yeah, so the whole thing was Sia. If you haven't played this, a little bit of spoiler. Sia is part, Lana is part of Sia. Lana is the blue-haired girl that's right there, and defeating Sia has returned the Triforce pieces to them, and I think it also has returned the good parts of Sia to Lana. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I played this version of the game, or like this game. I think it's been about 2 years, and even then I played this version this game in Japanese last. I'm a little behind, or a little off probably. Is that Midna talking? Alright, should be good now. Yeah, everything was like going over the wrong monitor. I'm sorry, I wanted to say more during that cutscene, but... Yeah, so we got all 3 Triforce pieces back. Lana has, I guess, the one of power, Link has courage, Zelda has wisdom like usual. And now the Triforce is back. Oh, goodbye Skyloft. Goodbye Ocarina of Time. Goodbye Twilight Princess. So the day is saved. It's like, the weird thing about this game is like, here's like a conclusion to the story. Like, this story is finished now, right? Like, you're seeing this, like, everything's kind of going back normal. The main bad guy is gone. The Triforce pieces returned. Like, all the portals to the other timelines are gone. But this isn't the end of the story mode. That last portal's closed. Like, this is the one weird thing with the story mode. The story's not over. But, like, gives this whole conclusion and, like, slight epilogue to it. How did she get Sheik's harp? She must know Sheik somehow. But there's still a little bit more story after this. There's the main story, or a little bit more main story, and then there's the DLC story with all the Wind Waker bits in it. And I believe there's a little bit too of Majora's Mask, and I think there's DLC for Majora's Mask, for Twilight Princess, and maybe one other game. Yeah. Oh look, what's going on? Oh look, it's the last piece of Ganondorf. All the pieces of Ganondorf are together now. So the story's not over. It's going to continue even though they had an epilogue. And now we're going to play as Ganondorf from here on out. Fun game, messy story. Alright, so... yeah, so we're going to play as Ganon. That's going to be fun. He's actually very fun to play as. But he has, he's not built up at all. Like, they unlock him in the beginning of the game, but he's still level 1, I believe, and there's nothing extra going on. And we can also play as Sia now. Also, one thing they added was DLC where you could play as Sia. The Hyrule Warriors Legends added stuff with Linkle. I really don't feel like doing Sia's story mode at the moment. So we're gonna move on with Ganondorf's. But he needs to be upgraded because I haven't used him at all this game. At least get all of his combos maxed out. Alright, one more. I think he has 2 weapons. His base one is like a double sword that he uses, or like he dual wields swords, and I think the other one's a trident. I might have unlocked one of the tridents, but I don't remember off the top of my head right now. Alright, so which one this? Does it have a name for the story? Alright, we're going back to the Gerudo Desert. You get nothing out of Sia's story. It was free DLC for the Wii U, I think. Yeah, I remember them having a patch that added Sia, Volga, and Wizro as playable characters, but I never did it myself. Maybe I'll go through that eventually, but I'll go through Ganon's because the main story is more interesting. C is not the most interesting character that they ever made. She's alright, but no one I want to play as. So, although Peach restored to Hyrule, that was not the end. Maybe Nintendo thought that Ganondorf... I need to move my Gundam, that's what's in the way. The Ganondorf missing and Tecmo Koei must implement Ganondorf in the story. Yeah, they probably like finished like, oh, we're done with the story, and then Nintendo comes up, they're like, but where's Ganon? Oh, so like, he even had like weird cutscenes where like, during the match, you never fought him or saw him. Like, there was no purpose of him being there. So basically what we'll do now, like, just a slight spoiler, the next 3 levels, I think, or so, of Ganon, you play as him taking back over the Hyrule that was just reclaimed by the main party. And then after that, you fight him. So you play as Link mostly up until now, you play as Ganon for 3 levels, and you go back to Link. Like, it feels really out of place. That should have been the middle of it, maybe, like, maybe defeat like Ganon then go after Sia, or defeat Sia then go after Ganon, but they decided that you're gonna finish the story then play as Ganon. It would have been fine if it was like a side story, but it's a continuation. But he enlists the help of Girahim and Zant to do this as well. That's what they're telling us. I still don't understand why we're doing this. Yeah, we're playing as villains now, which is fine. Ganon's actually a real fun character. I just don't use him a lot. I don't know if I unlocked any costumes for him. I think he has a Ocarina of Time costume, but that might be it. Alright, let's let's take the Triforce back. Where's my... Why do we have to fight our own... These are our own people. Hello, Captain. Goodbye, Captain. He's not very far level. Like, I only have him level 7, but he's still kind of overpowered. As far as I remember. So everything's locked off to us right now. I don't even know if we can get in there. Here yet? Okay, finally they unlocked. So where's Zant? We'll have to take over all the keeps in the area first, like always. Like, the gameplay for this game doesn't change. Take over the keeps, do the random thing. It's still fun though. It's a nice grindy game for when you don't have nothing else out, or like just like if you have some time, it's a good game to like grind in. I guess that applies to all Warriors games, though. No. Go away, lizard. I hate these lizard guys. They're annoying me more than the flying lizard dudes. Oop. Keep hitting my microphone. Sorry. Nope. Gotcha. Oh, no, I didn't get you yet. Now I got you. Oh, he's still level 1. I have never used Girahim in this version. Wow. I don't think I ever used Zant either. He's good. He has that move where he can immobilize everyone. Come on. Got ya. Oh, and you go to Lizalfos. That's the first thing I have to do is go to Lizalfos. There are a few more. Let's see, all the flashing areas are where one is at the moment. What's the weirdest moveset? We'll get that one in the middle. I think once we get all of these, then we can move on over to the southwest there. I wish he would have been used more in his actual game. Like, Zant was kind of underutilized in Twilight Princess. They kind of dropped him for Ganon too quickly. I guess in saying that, by the way, if you guys have not played all the Zelda games, there will be spoilers for Zelda games in this game, just because that's kind of what this game is a celebration of all Zelda games. You gonna get him? Oh, good, we got the boss too. Sweet. Alright, Zond, I'm gonna send you down to get this one. Dropping Zont for Ganon felt weird. Yeah, because like the whole time in the game, like they kept like bringing up Zont, then they're like, oh wait, actually he wants Ganon, or he's trying to bring Ganon back, but like we didn't need Ganon that whole time. I don't know why they did that. I figure it was one of those like people would like, they're like, oh, people will be mad if Ganon's not back in the game, but I would have rather like someone new been in there. Like I'm not a big fan of some of the Capcom games, but like even Vaati was nice, like having another like enemy, like, oh, like Vaati, that's not Ganon, not really that interested in Ganon. Maybe they were in one game, I'm trying to remember, but it was like, it was nice to have a different villain, because like in A Link Between Worlds, even Yuga was just trying to get Ganon. They also made Yuga a character in here too, so luckily, there's still a few characters they haven't used yet, like even without the Breath of the Wild characters. So hopefully, if they do make a sequel, they'll have more new characters to add to this. Maybe they can add Talon instead of just Marin. Where do we need to go next? South? Yeah, this one due south here. Wind Waker didn't have that problem too much because, like, I mean, they had Ganon in there, but immediately they're like, Ganon's the bad guy. And it was supposed to be a continuation of Ocarina of Time anyway. Really subsequent Toon Link games didn't have Ganon again. No, he wasn't in anything after that. Spirit Tracks had new villains and everything, and so did Phantom Hourglass. Although Phantom Hourglass technically didn't happen. They cycle through Vaati or Ganon most of the time. Yeah. Ooh, we got the hook shot. Is there anyone nearby we can use it on? Ooh, let's try and use it on that poor fellow over there. Hello, poor dude. Take this moon. Gotcha. Alright, do we have any more we can get to? We can't even get to that area yet. Oh, we can get over to the main area here, though. I'm trying to think. They had, like, as far as the main villains, like the ones that they're end all, there was Vaati, Ganon, and then Demise. Demise is also technically kind of a Ganon, but I guess Ganon's technically a kind of a Demise. But who else would they have? I guess Skull Kid or Majora would be a different one too, but that was like a one-off. I can't really say too much for the Oracle games because I never finished them myself, to be honest. What other ones? I mean, the ones for the all the handheld ones I think have different final bosses, but they're not always that memorable, especially the DS ones. They should bring Sia back at some point. No, don't go after me, Beamos. Nope. Where are you? There you are. Bellum, the train guy from Toon Link Singles. Oh yeah, the train enemy was an interesting character. Oh man, I want more in that that one. The Arake games led to the Ganon in the end. Oracle, yeah. Okay, they did. All right, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I wasn't sure. So I know Awakening I don't think had Ganon in it, but everything else did. Man, I want more games set in the I can't even talk. The Spirit Tracks world. I really like Spirit Track. And I want more train. I like train stuff though, so that was part of the reason. The game had good dungeon design, but it still had that the problem that was played only with the touchscreen. still not full. Is there a, what do you call it? A potion in here anywhere? There's a Beamos. Vertex was too short. I think it was just long enough though for people who are playing on the DS. If it was any longer, I think a lot of people would have gotten annoyed of it. At least it didn't overstay its welcome. I felt like Phantom Hourglass overstayed its welcome because you had to keep redoing the same dungeon over and over again. Like, you did that too in Spirit Tracks, but you at least got to skip areas. You didn't have to do the same dungeon completely from the beginning every time. Oh, that's not ours. No, that's not our middle one. I don't think we have a main keep in this one. I think all of our army is in yellow. Like, we're trying to, like, save them. Did you guys, like, Minish Cap at all? That was probably, like, as far as the 2D ones, that's the most recent one I finished. It was about a year ago, but I did finish it right before Breath of the Wild came out. Come on. Oh, there's more potion. Good. All right, there's okay. Yeah, the red guy's trying to get into that one. Have to go southeast. This one's okay. Get out of here. This is mine. Right. Gotcha. I hope they still release like the 2D Zeldas, like the older school ones. Haven't beat Minish yet. Got it years ago, but didn't play much of it. Same for Majora's Mask. Yeah, those are both games I finished within the past year and a half. I didn't finish Majora's Mask until I got it on 3DS, and then I realized I had the Minish Cap as a ambassador title on the 3DS, and I finished that like the week leading up to Breath of the Wild because I was just going crazy for Zelda games at that point. Usually I'm not the type to hype myself up by playing another game in the series, but I did the whole game within about a week. I know that's really not that long of a game, but like that was really quick for me. I got a heart piece. I think, are there any other Zelda games I need to finish? I need to finish the Oracle games and Awakening. I think those are the only two modern-ish ones I haven't finished. I've never finished the first two Zelda games because I just can't play those anymore. I really want to play Zelda 2. Oh, that what do you call it? That the Ocarina of Time and Master Quest disc? I didn't get that version of it, but I eventually went to a random hippie head shop in the States, and they were selling the Ocarina of Time Master Quest disc, or I could buy the collector's edition that had Ocarina and Majora's Mask in the first two games. I went with the collector's edition, but I still wish I had bought that Master Quest version as well. I didn't have I worked at like a grocery store as a bagger at the time, so I didn't have a lot of like extra money. Or else I would have bought both of them. If you ask me now, if I run anything I want, I just buy it. Even if I don't have the money, unfortunately. But over here, like, since classic games are so cheap in Japan, I find myself buying a lot of games I would probably be more hesitant to back in the States, but they come with the boxes, and I can't turn that down. Did I borrow that version from someone? Maybe I borrowed the Master Quest version from someone, because I've played that one. I just don't remember how. It was legally and it was legit, so it wasn't like it was through an emulator or something like that. Are you guys... What are you doing, Girahim? Girahim's just like screwing around doing nothing. At least I think he is. I want you to take over this outpost. Oh. I mainly buy digital these days, don't like cluttering things. Yeah, I should have went that way. I have way too many cases of games here. Between video game cases and mecha and stuff like that I bought and Gundam model kits, I have so much stuff in Japan and I have a ton of stuff back home in the States, and I need to somehow condense it and get it all home. Next time I go home this year, I'm gonna like just fill a suitcase full of stuff and maybe ship it before I even come home. Doesn't help that before I moved here, my both my parents moved, and my parents are divorced, so they're like, my stuff was split between two houses, and now I don't know where any of it is. So I have to like find all that, get it all together, and then I have to move to a different city within the state I'm from, because that's where my girlfriend got her residency. So I have to do all that when I get home as soon as I leave Japan. That's gonna be fun. At least I got about a year and a half before that. I say that I just pre-ordered the Yakuza 6 limited edition. Oh, what does that come with? I always want to play Yakuza, but like I can get all of them in Japanese, but those are games, there's like not everything's voice acted, so I need more voice acting than that. I've heard Zero was really good, and I really want to play him at some point. Nope, 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 gotcha. I don't remember. Let's see. 6 just came out in Japan and it's about to come out in the States. What's next then? Oh, Kiwami 2 is coming out. That's the next big one here. I need to stop hitting my microphone. 2 whiskey glasses, coasters, ice stones, and an art book. Oh wow, they really know their audience for that one, don't they? That sounds actually really awesome. I mean, at least it's not just a bunch of like the Dead Space 2 Collector's Edition, which came with like a little plasma cutter that didn't do anything. It didn't even have a good light on it. Oh, he's already level 9. I think I have a few Yakuza games back home. Kiwami 2 is already out in Japan. Okay, so that was the most recent one here. So the next one should be Yakuza... Oh wait, the next game from that developer was the Fist of the North Star game. The what was that? Hakuto ga Gotoku? The, like a North Star, I think it's called. Haven't played it yet, but I don't know if I will. I really don't know much about the source material except for the meme parts of it. Oh, get out of here, little guys. Where is that? I didn't even see the big boss on the map. Where is he? There he is. All right, let's go after the big King Dodongo then. Yeah, they probably are making the next like that's the one that's just came out, but they're probably making the next Yakuza game. I just don't know when they're gonna do it, or when they'll probably announce it during E3 or TGS. I mean, they come out almost every year, so. I think next time I go home though, I'm gonna try and pick up Yakuza 0 because it should be fairly cheap now, and maybe Yakuza 6 depending on whenever it is the next time I go home. I have no plans at the moment, so. No, 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 get down here. Gotcha. Oh, he's so much better at clearing flying enemies than anyone else. Gotcha. I've seen a couple of videos of that Fist of the North Star game though. I don't know. It has like a weird like a rhythm game as one of the things in it, and that kind of looked interesting, but I don't know about the rest of it. What was the last Yakuza game? Oh, I played Yakuza of the End. That was a weird game. Kiwami 1 is the cheapest. I know either one's a good place to start, so I'd just get whatever one's cheaper, to be honest. Hello, King Dodongo. Oh, and now you have your magic gauge up. Gotcha. So there's Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2, and then 3, 4, 5 are on the the PS3. Alright, we have to fight Goma too. And I have to fight all the big enemies in this one. Yeah. 0 Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2 are PS4, and so are 6. Yeah, so is 6. And then 3, 4, 5 are on the PS3. I'm assuming they'll do either more Kiwami or do HD ports of the other ones soon. I have a boomerang. I really wish it was at that point in like gaming where like I could buy a version in like another country and then just like, especially if it's just like, even if it was only text, like text would be available for me to download to play the other version, no matter where I bought it from. Oh, I don't want to fight you. Get out of here. Can I get him? Ah, I missed one. Oh, I got it. I think they've got mobile games now. Probably. My favorite game by the Yakuza team is still Binary Domain, though. It was such a weird game for them to make, and I love it so much. It was such a good game. It was flawed, yeah, but it was great. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. I don't know if you guys... Binary Domain was go. Yeah! Someone else liked that game. I loved it. I don't know who signed off on letting that game be made, but that game was so good. It had no business being as good as it was. I like the sassy robot in it. Maybe I should do a stream of that. Like, whenever I can figure out what's going on with my PC streaming, I should do a stream of Binary Domain. Because that is a Japanese game, technically, so it would fit within my personal restrictions. Yeah, I wish there was a sequel. I don't know what I'd have to do to get one, though. Maybe if I go on Twitter and say I really, really like Troy Baker, I wouldn't mind if he came back. They would make another one. French Robot was cool. There's Yakuza characters as Japanese exclusive DLC. Oh yeah, we never got those. Those would have been cool to have. Maybe I should pick up a copy here while I'm still living in Japan. Just so I have it, and I can get that DLC. I personally would take a even a digital only remaster. I would take that as well. I get ya. Alright, good, we're finished. Yeah, he's really good at taking these out. I wonder if they're just easier because he is Ganondorf, but those weren't that hard to beat this time. Especially as much trouble as I was having in previous levels here and there. Did we get anything for it? Are there any other weird ones like that that came out of, I got on Steam, probably mods will solve the problems. Yeah, I want to know if anyone's ever ported over that DLC. Because that was like the one thing that really was really disappointing, but it could be PlayStation exclusive. I haven't seen his victory thing yet. Although I mean it was another Zelda game with Ganon in it, I really wish Ganondorf was in Breath of the Wild, just like, even if he's just like out in the world before you finally go after him. It's not really a spoiler because the first thing you find out like less than 5 minutes of the game is that you have to fight Ganondorf. But I wish like Ganondorf was in there so you could interact with him, because I'm curious how they would do his voice. Like, who would voice that character? Alright, what's this next one? The Laneru, Keikoku. Valley? I think it's this one's Valley. Do we have any more things for you to upgrade? Nope. We're just gonna go as is. Oh, do you have a costume? No, you have no costumes unlocked. I remember on the Wii U I got the DLC code for buying it like right away to get Ocarina unlocked immediately for his costume, but I don't know what else he has. I guess is the stream boss bot not working? It's still never updated from that one the one follow earlier. I'm really confused what's going on with that. I don't know why I even bother. Like most of the time, every time I try to do stuff with the what do you call it? The Steam Lab stuff, it doesn't work. Probably operator error still, but should have worked. Yeah, it should actually have two like amounts of damage taken off it. Ganondorf's continuing on his conquest of getting the Triforce and retaking over Hyrule after we just liberated it. And he's about halfway through his quest, or about a third of the way through his quest at the moment. And he has the yeah, he has the Triforce of Power again. He took it from Sia. He either took it or he's about to take it in this next level. Working stream boss. You're enabled. Yeah, it's supposed to be enabled. Huh. Whatever. Any other weird Japanese games like that that I've played or want to play? I wish there was another game like Binary Domain, to be honest, because I haven't played anything like that since then. Like nothing else has come out that's been close. Just a hand there. And I think this was this was the Lanero Valley. But this might have been where Sia was before. Oh god, we're fighting the Gorons again. Isn't that weird like sound they make when you attack them? Point. I need to take over the 2 goddess shrines. This is a level that we started with tonight, basically. We just have to like take this level back. So you can see like a little bit of my disappointment with like the Ganon part of the story, because it's just kind of like you're doing the last 2 levels you just did, but again as Ganon. So I don't know why they had to add this in. It's slightly different, but not different enough. I mean, the main draw of this game, I don't know if it really is the story, it's more the gameplay. It really should be the adventure modes. What else do we go after? Alright, they got that one, so we'll have to switch over to Zant or what's his name? Girahim. To take over those 2 keeps. It'll be quicker that way. Oh, they're locked. I can't even play as them. Never mind. That's how they get you in this one. So the doors have been closed, so we can't switch over to our other characters. Maybe if we'd started in the beginning, we could have. Yeah, everything in this level is exactly the same as the last time we played it. So is it, someone in the chat said it was like like they added him last minute. It really does feel like they added him in last minute. At least wish with Legends mode and stuff like that, they would have added in a bit more context to why he's acting like this, or to why he's doing this in the game. It seems like story was not their priority in the slightest. Why can't we switch to Zant? Zant's not blocked. Like, we can get to Zant. Right. Okay, we still haven't gotten that one done. Maybe we have to help Zant. Oh no, we're green, so blue. Okay, we have to help Girahim, then we can help Zant. Finished. Now heading back south. You say. I think I need to Did anything new come out this week? Does anyone know? Like any other new new Japanese games come out this week? I meant to look at the listing of new releases, but I didn't get a chance yet. Alright, now we can play as Girahim. So last week was this in Valkyria. And maybe Ni no Kuni. Let's have to help Zant. Can we get to him at all? Oh, we can, but it's like such a roundabout way to get there. Get out of here, little Gorons. Sorry, Lana, we're gonna take over everything we just fixed. In here. I haven't been picking up the Skulltulas because I started to at the beginning, but I tend to miss them. They'll be like something I'll have to go back through later on and unlock those. I don't even know if anything comes with them or just concept art. I don't think I ever finish any of the panels fully. It'd be nice if I could just spend like the extra materials I don't need to get them. Oh, come on. Someone's getting in my base. Who is it? I get. Oh, maybe that's Lana. Alright, we need to send Ganondorf. He needs to keep moving. No, Ganondorf, you need to go help Zant. Alright. I wish they would have found, like, randomly in this, maybe not just this version, but they randomly, let you use the owl statues in different levels, but they didn't put them in all levels of the original game. I don't know why. It would have been nice in something like this. Like, I guess technically Ganon wouldn't have an ocarina, so it makes sense, but at the same time, I don't understand why they couldn't just give it to him, because he has every other weapon. He didn't have a hook shot. He didn't have anything else. Special maps, good for early game grinding and materials. Okay, so there is a reason to get them all. Are you really telling me about taking out... They're really telling me about taking out the captains now, this late into the game? We have to help Zant. He's gonna die. You're okay, Zant. I got you, buddy. Yeah, I just use adventure mode to grind anyway, though. Zant unlocked. You can send him somewhere. Okay, Zant is unlocked. So, Girahim, you're gonna go fight this duder. Okay, go fight that guy. Zant, you're gonna go and take out... No. Can I get that or no? Alright. Yeah, it can't always select the things you want them to attack. Yeah. I honestly, okay, so it is nice to know that they actually give you something. I just assumed they gave you the bigger picture that you were like completing. But it is nice to actually get a real reward for it. I honestly just... You can do most of the grinding in this game just by getting amiibos. You can get like rupees from them. But they are randomized. Most of the adventure maps I just use with rupees anyway. Or, no, most of the adventure maps I do, and then I upgrade characters with rupees. The statement I said before made no sense. I apologize. Who is this over here? Get out of here. Get off my island. Nope. Nope. Out of here. Alright, so there's more heading down that way. Okay. And they're just like in the area together. Alright. Go fight Impa. Girahim, go fight... There's 2 Impas? What? Oh, maybe there's 3 of them. They're just clones of Impa. Oh, here's another Impa. Hello. At least, so far, Ganon's levels aren't really that hard. They're just more of doing the same of what you've already done. They really do feel like an afterthought. Nope. Stop, stop, stop! Gotcha. And there's a Skulltula. Maybe we'll get to him. Right. I think I need to get this guy too. Got him. Skulltula should be down there under that rock, or at least near the rock that was down there before. Haha. Drop anything good? Kind of. We need more potion. Yeah, okay, he was where I thought he was. What? Why are you telling me about them now? Why is it giving me tutorials this late in the game? We've been playing like, I mean, this story mode, we're at least like, what, 10 hours into playing this game in general, just between all modes? I wish I could turn off the tutorials entirely, but I don't believe I can. There's yellow in here. No, there is not. Oh, and I regret unlocking your Naginata already. Stop hitting me. Oh good, we leveled up, so we got a SB attack. Almost done. What is his? That's pretty good. I haven't used him, I don't believe. At least not in this playthrough. I only ever use these characters when I have to. I know some people like playing as like the enemy characters, but they just don't feel as fleshed out to me. They feel radically different, it's just they don't get another weapon or anything. They really just like gave them the one attack and they're like, oh, that's fine. Then they gave Link all the extra attacks, or the extra weapons. Got him. I really want to get to Toon Link tonight. I don't think it's going to happen though. Oh, that should happen right after the main story. Like, there should be this one, 2 more main stories, and then the DLC stories. And I think you unlock them after doing the first one. Stop moving. I'll pick that up. You need that. Alright. Now, oh man, that one's gonna fall over there too. Why are you both in the same keep? Here, no, you... Right, you go down here and attack those 2 Impas. And I'll also run down there and attack the other Impas, because there's 2 in our base. I don't know how 2 of them got there, but I was not paying attention apparently. Oh, don't fall, base. I believe in you. Oh, no, we're maxed out on our abilities. Okay, we're good. Get out of here. What is your... Oh, he takes his helmet off. I don't remember what his super move is. One with the potion. Oh, it's his big fish helmet. Whoever does the voice acting for this guy must have a lot of fun doing it. Come on. Come on. I got you. One more. Oh, you going the right way? I get him. Alright, we did. Sweet. I get overzealous and always miss. Come on, come on, come on. Gotcha. Yes. Alright, in this area. Ooh. Kill you. so you're here. Alright, so Girahim, you stay here. Defend. Zant, you go here and attack that Impa. And I'll switch back to Ganondorf. Let's go. I'm so happy they added that you could change, like, what was the thing they had in Fire Emblem? Where you could, like, command your troops kind of individually. You can kind of send them in the the general area, but they did a lot better of a job of it in Fire Emblem because the grid was exact. It was exactly, like, the keeps were exactly within the middle of the grid, whereas this one, a keep could be within 4. And you gotta hope that when you pick, will be the one that you need to get to. Stop hitting me. I mean, it works as much as it can, but like, the AI doesn't seem smart enough for that. They seemed a little bit smarter in Fire Emblem to do that. Granted, this was an afterthought and was edited in on the second port, but it does make me wish for that double up mechanic in Fire Emblem. It'd be nice to have like a double attack of like one of these two characters I'm playing as together. Get out of here, little Gorons. And I really want to play. I really want to play Ocarina of Time now. Get him? Alright, well, let's do it this way. Oh, that didn't do a lot of damage. You're not that high of a level. He's only level 6. Oh, you're almost dead. Come on. Gotcha. Is that all the Impas now? And we're supposed to find the real Impa, but I guess that was finally the real one. There's a couple more of these outposts we need to do. AI and Fire Emblem Warriors seems to go full Morin after they finish the order, so yeah. At least though, when they you tell them okay, go to this area and stay there, they will stay there. They might not do anything else, but they will stay there. And you also the thing was you had more troops on the field, so even if you had a couple dumb ones, you had someone to kind of fill in the gaps. Whereas here you only get maybe 2 or 3, if you're lucky. Oh, it's Lana. I'm gonna have to face Lana now. All right, Zant, you will go after this one. Girahim, you will go after the east one, and I'm back to Ganon. Ooh. Oh wait, I don't need that, never mind. I only have 1 super bar. I really hope they make another one of these for Fire Warriors. I keep saying that, but I really hope they do. I really want one with the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem characters, and for Zelda, I really want one with just more characters from other games. All the champions. I mean, they all have amiibos, so they might as well be characters in something. Are we okay? Okay, we're still okay right now. I wish I had interest in a lot of the other properties that they've done Warriors games on, because they've released Berserk, Musou, and the One Piece ones, but I'm not really a big fan of a lot of anime. Season 2 for DLC. They might. I just would prefer it be a brand new game entirely. But Berserk Musou I almost bought, but I heard after about a third to half a way through, that just kind of gets really lazy and looks like they phoned it in. And I wanted to get what was it, Musou All Stars, the Warriors All Stars game, but I also heard that one wasn't great. Even from people who are big fans of the Warriors game. So I don't usually check reviews for these by people who don't like those games, just because if you don't like one, you're probably not going to like one of these games anyway. But the ones who like Warriors games, I tend to trust their opinion, because they're the ones that stick through all the crap that Tecmo Koei does. I should, like, if they ever put that season pass on sale for Fire Emblem Warriors, I might buy it though. I had already spent the money on Xenoblade's season pass, so I didn't want to buy another season pass. Nintendo usually delivers though. I haven't been disappointed with most of the DLC so far. Only one what did I buy? I bought Xenoblades. Oh, I bought Breath of the Wild season pass, but I never finished the Trials of the Sword because it's too hard. I don't know if any of you guys had like ever done Trials of the Sword for Breath of the Wild, but it's hard. Like you start with nothing. Like it's fun. It's like a whole gameplay segment based off the Eventide challenge. Stop blocking me. Did I get ya? Oh, where are you? Oh, you got over there. Clever girl. Did I get ya? Oh. I think she's the last one we have to fight. Last time I said this, I was wrong though. Is there a way to play in English or German on the Switch? I have the Japanese version, but I don't understand a thing. Unfortunately, this game only has English, Korean, Chinese, and simplified Chinese. So there is no English or German version at the moment, unfortunately. But who's that? Danny? Danny, thank you for coming by. Did you buy this on the eShop the other day when it released? Oh, we have that last one to go after now. I know there are guides available for all the different versions of the game, and not much has changed, so you will be able to look up different parts of it, but I know that's not the same as playing the game in your native language as you're playing it. Oh no, who's going after us? Yeah, I thought I could change the language. Yeah, but it's just those four that I had mentioned before, because I even checked, because I thought surely English has to be available. One thing to note, for future reference for you, sometimes like the Western, what do you call it, eShops will not list a certain language, but it is supported. But Japanese one, if it only says Japanese is available, then Japanese is the only one available. Because I thought, like, for sure, Splatoon would have been in English when I bought it, but it was only in Japanese. I played with the guide. Alright, yeah, I mean, there's a bunch out there. Like, if you've already played the game, it will be the same, but it doesn't help you in the moment where you're like, what do I need to do? Go away, Lana. How many Lanas are there? There's too many Lanas. I get it? Okay, my super's charged up. That's one Lana down. Where's the other one? Ooh, where are my guys? Alright, no. Girahim. Where are you? Okay, you can go here and attack Lana. Zant, you can go here and attack Lana. And I will also go to one of those and attack Lana. So, Danny, what brought you by tonight? Was it Zelda? Was it specifically this game? Was it the Warriors games in general? I head up to bed. Alright, good night, Kiwi. Thank you for coming by. Hope you have a good sleep. That'd probably be better than the sleep I'm gonna have, to be honest. Get him. Oh, we almost got you, Lana. Get out of here. Get out of my house. Oh, someone lost. Someone died. What happened? Ah, no, someone died. When did Lana take over? What? No, she didn't take on any of the keeps, though. Alright, we're gonna have to continue from a checkpoint on this one. Alright, we're gonna have to... Alright, let's get our head start on this now. You're gonna go after... Alright, defend that base. Girahim. Go help them. And I'll take out the other one. Get over here, Lana. Stop running away from me. You're a thorn in my side. Nope. No, nope, nope. Stop it. Ah. The thing where it's just like when they like kind of stun you and you just like fall over, that's probably the most frustrating part, is when that happens to you. I love Zelda. I played Breath of the Wild, but I love Hyrule Warriors too. Yeah, they just added that, I think, in this version of it. It looks like an upgrade that they kept over from Fire Emblem Warriors. I really appreciate it. I didn't even know it was in there until another person in the chat told me one day to check. I was pleasantly surprised, and I am all for that being a thing. Alright, Ganon, you need to go after this Lana. And Girahim. Oh, Zant, you also need to go after this one. Oh, all these Lanas are hard to keep track of. What? Oh, we have to find... We have to stop them from running away. This is really hard to do. Okay, I get it. Alright, so everyone needs to intercept one. So I'm gonna have to quickly kill and then switch characters. That's what looks like I have to do for this. No, I don't need to worry about you. I need Lana. Get over here, Lana. So at least I need to get all the AI to go on their way to get where they need to. Zant's gonna have the hardest one. That last one up there, they're running real fast. I don't even know if I can get to them. Stop running, stop running. No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to you. Get over here. Why are you not attacking them, Girahim? Like, Ganon's stopping her, but Girahim is not doing a good job. Maybe Zant will stop that one. Oh, no, dang it. I'm using the wrong character. Dang it. Dang it. Alright, Ganondorf. I didn't realize I switched to Ganondorf. My bad. I might have to do this again. No, Lana. Get over here. Alright, no one stopped him. This one's really hard. Alright, I failed this one. Alright, we're gonna do some adventure mode because I'm getting frustrated. Alright, I got it. You can't skip any of this stuff. I know I lost. You're just rubbing it in my face, game. Alright, let's go and do some adventure mode. Is it? Oh, it's only 11 o'clock. We can't use our amiibos yet. Alright, adventure mode. I really want to use Toon Link, though. Maybe I'll do the rest of that story on my own time. Right, what do we have left to get tonight? That's the 700 enemies one. No one ever likes watching those, I don't think. What is this? Do I have ice arrows? No, I do not. Can I afford them? Oh, I have a bunch of money. Nice arrow. And there we go. What do we unlock for him? Just a heart piece. But so which is so Danny, what is your favorite Zelda game so far? Was it Breath of the Wild? That's one of those. Oh, thank you for the follow, Danny. I appreciate it. The Steam boss is still not working. I'm just gonna... Wait, no. Oh no, it did work. Good, it is working. It's down to 4,200 health. I just added that to it, so I want to make sure it's actually working tonight. After my bot didn't work last night. Alright, that's just also a thing. What do I have to do? Daizoen Gundam. Shinshitsu Kibotsu. Adventure battle. Alright, okay, so we're stuck using Zelda for this one. But we only need a B rank, so that shouldn't be too hard. Ooh, you have some upgrades. Oh, am I gonna be able to get all these tonight? Oh, sweet. We can get this whole thing unlocked. What else? I've been in such a Zelda mood lately. I even, like... Oh, that's a hard question. I'm torn between Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess. I love them all. My favorite one is, at least for 2D, it's A Link to the Past. For 3D, it's Wind Waker. But I also really love Breath of the Wild, and I put the most time, I think, even with all my playthroughs of like each individual game, like all my playthroughs of A Link to the Past combined, I think I've spent the most time on Breath of the Wild. I've spent like 155 hours in that game, I believe. I'll have to double check. I can do that actually. How much time did I play Breath of the Wild? I played Breath of the Wild for 155 hours, yeah. So that was probably the longest I've ever played a Zelda game, and I loved it. I really want to play it again, actually. I need to finish Master Mode still. Alright, so you're fine. Alright, we'll use your Breath of the Wild costume. We're not using the Wind Waker. No, absolutely not. That's 210. What was that one up there? 210. This one's better. And we'll throw in Young Link because he's OP. I actually kind of wanted to play A Link to the Past tonight. I have a Super Famicom Mini and I really wanted to play that, but I opted for this one instead. They're both good games. I've just been in such a mood for like regular Zelda as well. BGM. Tall Heights. Oh, did I already do this one before? Is this Midna or Zant? Oh, it's Midna. I don't think I need to fight her though. It's also the biggest. The game is also the biggest, yeah. Yeah, it didn't have a lot of story to it, but the gameplay was so good, and just like the exploration, it had that same feeling like the first time I ever played Fallout 3, where like I looked in the distance and saw something. I'm like, I wonder if I can go to that, and I could. Like it's been a long time since I've ever recaptured that same feeling. Yeah, I'm so happy they added the Breath of the Wild costumes to this version. Okay, Young Link, you need to go after the Bomb Shoe. There's also a Breath of the Wild costume for Link as well. Ooh, I don't have much time. Ooh, good, we got an extra hit on it, basically. Alright, Zelda, you can go after this last one here. We'll switch to Link. Hello, Bomb Chew. No, I want the Bomb Chew. Oh, you're so cheap. I don't know what it is with this move, but it just clears out everything. Did we get it? Oh, sweet, we did get it. Out of here. I have to go, unfortunately, but I'm sure I'll come by next time. Alright, thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good day. Alright, what's going on here? Does Zelda go that way? Alright, she's heading that way. We have a couple of keeps we have to take over before we move on. Or on the way to moving on, rather. But once Zelda gets down there, we'll switch to her. Alright, she's there now. Stop moving, Bombchu. Oh, we got him a lot. Yes. And done. Alright, now Zelda, we're gonna send you to this keep here. Please take over that. Gotta keep, okay, we do have our own keep to take over, or to keep an eye on too, so I'll have to run over and check on that in a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, that almost cleared out this whole keep. Boss, where are you, boss? There you are. And gotcha. Alright, so they're going after our main dudes. We're gonna have to run. So I just like start attacking someone else instead. No, we need to make a mad dash for it. They're gonna overpower that that keep really quickly. They always do. Who's in here? Oh, Link's in here. Why can't we play as Link? Get them all? Oh no, not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Oh, good. Thank you, other enemies, for walking into that. I appreciate it. That makes my job easy. Wow. I'm never not surprised by him. These Stalfos Knights, though, there's a lot of them. I'm just happy there's not all Lizalfos this time. Oh wow, I thought there was 3 before, and I just killed 2, and there's 3 more. These keep duplicating. I getcha. Alright, can I move on now? Not yet. Somehow you are eluding death. Oh, there's a Wizrow now. Alright. Get out of my base. Oh, Zelda still taking over that base over there. It's fine. Almost. Oh, nice. Level up. He's starting to get, like, really high level. He's at 28. I think my main Link is at 35, and he's quickly catching up to him. Alright, Zelda, can you take care of that, or... He's almost done, then we can finally move on. Get him. Ah, these guys just don't want to die. You're just like barely keeping on, Wizrow. You are a trooper. Gotcha. Alright, now we can move on to... Are there more enemies in here? Then there's a Bombchu. Ah. I want to move on from here. Alright, you're gonna have to stay here too. Not Toon Link, Young Link. Young Link, you defend this base. Yeah, find the Stall Master, and now we'll switch back to Zelda. Just so we can finally get out of here. Should have used her Wind Waker. It's a little... I've heard it can be overpowered, but I've just never seen it been overpowered before. Or yeah, OP, I guess. It is overpowered, right? Yeah. It's one of those things you, like, just hear the shorthand for so long, you, like, you actually remember what it means? And, alright, cleared. Oh, we got a chest, so we are doing fairly well, at least on the ranking. Alright, part of a heart, please. Alright, part of a heart. Alright, so now we can go after the final area, I think. We'll try and take out this other keep on the way, just so we have another, like a backup area to run to if we need to. Come on. How many more? Link is so much better at clearing these out. You doing okay over there? Alright, I guess he got that area cleared out. What'd we get? I bet it's rupees. It is. Alright, so we're on the last... We can go up to the last keep now. As long as I don't run into any more walls. No promises, though. Who's the boss over here this time? Chia. She shouldn't be too hard, though. Yeah, she's not gonna be that hard. She go. I think we're gonna get an S rank on this one. I'm not sure, though. We still could get lower, but we only need a B to continue. Luckily, I'm not too much of a perfectionist. I don't think I've ever used this move, actually. Come on. Gotcha. Is that all? Alright, we finished the level for this one. Ooh. Oh, sweet, we got the S rank for this one. I bet it's a heart piece, though. Oh, we got a heart container, not a heart piece. That's even better. I feel like I'm barely in this frame tonight. What do we have left to do? I think we're about halfway through this adventure map. Alright, anything we have to get rid of? No, we're good. I'm starting to get to that point where I'm like getting too many of like these low rank weapons I need to get rid of. This one. 3-ring battle against the Gibdos. So I'm gonna need to play as... Alright, there's no special thing. We only need a B rank to continue on this one. So we'll play as... Young Link. I'll change the song though, I'm sure it's getting annoying. I'll change, any requests for songs? We have a second till we load to there. I have most of it unlocked, I think. Usually I switch between this one and, Skyloft. Alright, we'll go ahead with Skyloft then. I think we can take out the Gibdos really easily by just using the bow. I don't think, like, that's all we need for that. These guys, though, we need bombs. Do they count? No, they don't count. I do like these two. These are also fun because it's like one hit. You die or they die. I just didn't realize you could use the sub-weapons for the longest time. I think until like I played this version of it, I didn't know you could use these to clear them. But with these, where they like actually like stop you with not paralysis, but what's that called? It's my head's blocked again. You just get like stopped by them. It's nice to have like some distance. Hello, Gibdo. Goodbye, Gibdo. You're the only one over here? This one must not have had any friends. Alright, they're all on the other side of the map, though. Alright, they're more towards the middle and to the east. Let's head there. Oop. Oh. Oh, that was really close. I almost got hit there. One more. Gotcha. Gotcha. One more. How many are we at now? Probably about 10. Probably a little bit less than 10 killed so far. Alright, okay, now we are at 10. We have 20 left. 19. No, 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 no. Run, 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 run. 18. No, I don't need to fight you. 17. Oh no. 16. Oh, I don't really need to do that, but 15. And we need 15 more. Any over here? Nope, none here. Alright, they're south, or they're east and west. Oh, maybe they're just west, never mind. Let's see if we can find a health thing on the way over there. I know I've mostly healed, but I didn't, but that's only gonna last so far. I need a backup in case we get hit again. Nothing here. Alright. Maybe there'll be one in there. 14. 13. 12. One more up here. 11. Oh, we're at 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. We need 3 more, right? 3 more. Where are you guys? Oh, middle. Keep thinking those be on the outside, but they go to the middle sometimes too. 3, 2, 1. Is there one more we're missing? Oh, after 2 more? I did some bad counting then. Oh, okay, they're in the middle-ish area. What? It said we needed 2 more, and I just killed 1. Now we're done. All right, so complete. Now, those are easy. It's nice to know that the bow can take them out. Maybe the boomerang can too, but the boomerang might only stun and not do damage. But so, at least from what I can tell, the bow is the best way to go with that. So you can use any character, and it doesn't matter what level they are, and just use the bow as long as the bow's unlocked, and you can do the 3-ring circus ones or 3-ring battles really quickly. SS. Good. I'm gonna have to go through and start selling some more weapons soon. I got a goddess harp. I bet it's one of those two over there. I need bombs and a compass. Bakudan. I don't know. It's either gonna be at the top or the bottom of like those the dips in the enclave there. Oh, I was wrong completely. Good thing I didn't just like take a guess. It's just a heart piece? Yeah, it's just a heart piece. But what do we need for this one? Chibo Speedo Ichiban Shubu. Alright, so it's like a speed battle. I think we have to do this as quick as possible. Could be wrong, but it did say has a speed thing in there. We can use... If we use him, we can get a heart piece unlocked. So we'll go ahead and use the youngling for this one again. Alright, we're gonna get him mostly, or at least the whole first set up, like unlocked tonight. More to unlock. Yay, menus. Menus are so fun. I wish there's just like an auto unlock everything in the menu for a character. Just like, kind of like how JRPGs have an optimized menu, or button. It'd be nice for like these, because like you're just gonna unlock them all anyway. Like, just like optimize and ask what do we want them to prioritize. That would be nice. Just to make it a little quicker. Alright, you haven't got any new weapons in a while, buddy. Oh yeah, I was supposed to do the My Fairy stuff. I know some people are asking about that. I'll try and do that tonight or tomorrow when I get done streaming. And because like I've never done My Fairy either, but apparently it can be really overpowered. Do I need to beat them before they like run out? Oh, is that Volga? Or just the dragon from earlier? Oh, come on. Oh, is it me? Okay, good. Yeah, and you can, with him, you can, do like kind of a long attack, and then you can play the ocarina and restore some, magic. It's either you choose to do like a finisher, or move on and do the magic or do the ocarina instead and get magic. But if you max out his magic, you can change into Fierce Deity Link and have like you can kind of stay into his for like a long time as well, because he can also play the ocarina. You're the one I need to beat. Okay, we'll get you all in this one attack. Come on. Nope. Run away. Oh, we get him? Sweet, we got one down. How many more do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's so many over here now. Did you get any more? Oh, the lizards are starting to... Oh, good. Volga's on our team. I thought he was against us. That's the move I've been trying to do this whole time. Oh, there's chickens. Maybe they'll help us. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, boss should be available now. What do we unlock? Oh, we got a chest, a nice one. Oh, this will be his, I think this is a heart piece for him. Good. Alright, now we can finally move on a little bit. Oh, alright, there's no one over here. I thought I kept saying that we had a boss to fight over here, but there's nothing. Oh, come on. It just looks like the chickens are just getting through. We're just like cutting a, just like clearing a path for them. Right. Nope, nope. Not you. Oh. Where's the boss? There he is. I think we have one or two more. Oh, okay, 2 more like boss characters left, and then we can go after the main keep. Come on. Oh, no, 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 we don't want to fight you. If we fight like the if we attack the what is it, the golden cuckoo, they'll start attacking us, and we don't want that because then they'll be everywhere on the map. Where are you, boss? Oh no, you're not the boss of this area. Nope, nope. There you are. Maybe they'll be dumb and they'll attack the chicken, and then we'll get lucky. Alright, so now, is this another sheep? Oh, it's Girahim. Alright. We fought him before. This won't be too hard. Oh no, maybe the chicken's in this attack. Oh, nice. Oh, he's almost dead. Oh, no, not the chicken. Alright, we're good. We're good. Chicken's not hurt. Not hurt a lot, at least. No, 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 no. No. Ah, no, I got the chicken stuck in the attack again. Don't attack. Chicken, are you okay? I don't want to be the one to hurt it. You're almost done, Girahim. Gotcha. Alright, now we can add after our base, because it looks like they're attacking our base now. Please don't fail, because I don't want to fail this mission. I don't know. Who is it in there, anyway? I don't know how much health it has left. Oh, hey, Frosty Fusion, how you doing? Just playing Zelda myself, or Hyrule Warriors myself. What are you up to? Where's the boss? Is it Darunia? It keeps like locking onto the chicken, and I really don't want to fight the chicken. Sometimes the lock-on in this game is not great all the time. Like, it will just go after whatever is the, what do you call it? The most, like, the strongest enemy in the area, not necessarily the one you want to fight. Wait, unlock the Twilight and Termina maps last night on Legends. Oh, good job! You get those through the story? I don't think I have those unlocked myself. Like, even in this version. Is that it? No, that's not all of it yet. Alright, so now I can go after... Alright, there's 2 more people coming after me. I have to take them out and then take out the final base. Well, get out of here, lizard. I don't like you guys. Come on. Gotcha. That's fireworks. Oh, nice. I did get him. I didn't think it was going to happen. No, no. Don't make me fight the chicken. I was doing a little bit more story mode here, actually, but I got stuck with the second Ganon fight. I'm gonna have to level up Girahim and Zanta a little bit more before I do that one. Who is shooting fireworks at me? Come on. Alright. Move on. I keep hearing them. Oh, this level just reminded me. I hope if they ever do a Hyrule Warriors 2, they add Groose. We need Groose in this game. Where are you guys? Oh, one of you is in here. Get out of here. Maybe it was him. There are a lot of enemies in here. Can I use this base for anything? Yes. Oh no, I guess it doesn't have a fairy thing in this one, or in adventure mode. You jerk! Who is hitting me? Alright, so now we can go after the final boss, I hope, in this area. Maybe. It's not even doing that much damage, it's just like annoying because I keep getting stopped by it. Gotcha. Alright, almost there. Who would have that ability? Midna? Is she the one doing it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, come over here. With all these other enemies. I can do my super. There we go. Gotcha. Oh, that was a weird sound. Oh, I got him. Oh, I finally unlocked my fairy. That's what I need to do, so I can do that next time. I forgot, you have to, if in order to unlock anything from my fairy, you have to find a fairy out during an adventure map and save it from a pot. And we just did, so now we can actually do those again. Not again, we can actually do them for the first time. Over here. Oh, sweet. He is broken. I never got that to work. You just keep getting like more and more magic with him. You can keep refilling it. Oh, you can't, guys, can you see it? The moon. Alright, and that's all there is. I'm happy we finally got in my fairy, because I've never done it in the other ones. I think I saved a fairy one time before, but I never did anything with it. And I guess we got a heart container. That means we got an S rank in this one. All S. Nice. We get an item card for this too. Oh, my fairy. I got Loila. Or Roila. Maybe Roila, Loila. It depends on how you want to translate that one. So we can level these, do I want to change her name? No, she can have that name. But these you can like level up and they'll, I think they give you some buffs or, they do something. It's kind of like a little, Tamagotchi type thing. Or like a little, like digital pet, and they can you can bring them with you on the missions, and they can, I think, buff you or restore your health or give you something. And they also have their own levels. It looks like they go up at least to 70, so probably around 100 or maybe the same as the main characters themselves. Korekara yoroshiku ne. All right, so we got an achievement for unlocking my fairy finally. Let's see, what's this one here? Alright, we're gonna need to see where that is. Bakudan? This will probably just be a heart container for Girahim, but... What's this fight? Jikan nai ni kyodai maju o subete Giki Haseo. Alright, so I have to defeat all the giant enemies within the time limit. Like we have before. So, where are we at? She needs to be upgraded a little bit. Oh, good, 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 good. I don't know why I'm unlocking her guard. It's not like I ever used guard for anything. I think that's her super gauge. This is her running speed. This is... oh no, this is the Hisatswaza. Hisatswaza is special technique or hidden technique or final technique, whatever you want to call it. It's usually called finisher, I guess, in English. So we unlocked a second gauge for her now. That's good. We haven't got any of those extra badges though. I don't have any costumes. Sorry for speaking to me. I was pretty worried. Oh no worries. I was kind of speaking out. I don't think I personally unlocked those 2 maps that you've said though, unless they're automatically unlocked. Did you? What else was I gonna say? Have you done any of the My Fairy stuff before? I'm not sure if we talked about that together or not. Oh yeah, so now you can select a My Fairy. So we'll use Loida, and I think we can level her up while we're playing Keshino Kamae. So I think she has a death ability to her maybe, or like either grants like a death ability or protects us from one. I'd have to look it up. I'm just guessing. It looked like what was that? So the kanji for it is Keshi no Kamae. So it's like decided death, no something, I'm not sure. I unlocked them, but I have no idea how they work. Oh hey Jedi Vulcan, thanks for coming tonight. How you doing? We'll use her, and we need to level up other characters, but I am too stubborn. Linkle. We're gonna use Linkle. I think you had another one unlocked. Oh, there it is. 210. Doing great, you? I'm doing alright. Not very exciting day for me. But I basically sat at work all day. But I went out to dinner with my friend afterwards, for dinner after work, and I got back right around the time that I started my streaming tonight. So not too bad. Could be worse. I'll take a fairly chill, quiet day over a hectic day, any day. All right, we only have the one My Fairy, so that's all we can set right now. Oh, I'm sorry, a little tired. It's about 11:30. I'll go on my normal time though tonight. So I'll probably stream for about another hour? Yeah, probably about another hour. At least so we can get our amiibos unlocked. Alright, time to change the music again. So there's so much that's unlocked in this DLC, or this part that was DLC in the last game, that I just haven't gotten to yet. Oh, we'll do the Linkle one. I like the Linkle attack thing, or the Linkle theme. So I can't talk. My job is to speak English all day, and I can't talk tonight. Hello, King Dodongo. Oh no 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 no! I went the wrong way. Getcha. I have noticed that my bot has not been working at all tonight. I even set it up. I'll eventually get this set up correctly. Oh no no, you need to get... Oh, we just missed. Unless you guys are getting bot messages without me knowing. If you guys see any, please let me know. I have no idea. I think some fairy skills are completely useless. Yeah, they probably are. Sounds about right in this game though. Have a lot of stuff that's actually there, but it's useless. Leave me alone. For you. Well. Not doing a lot of damage, but she's got a lot of heart. I unlocked the XP and Rupee one, thinking it was permanent effect when it lasted a minute. Aw, that sucks. That would be a really nice one to have. Alright, some force is blocking us. Or something. Let's get these taken out of the way. These guys are faster. Two. This is like my least favorite of the bosses to fight, just because it's well, maybe it's the easiest one to fight. I just really don't like fighting it that much. I prefer Goma. Only go into repair and to help keep half health, and water wall. Which one's water wall? Is that like a defensive one or? Oh, you guys aren't doing that much damage. This must be a higher level one. Oh, there's two over here now. Great. Basically, Sheik's XY amount of damage. Oh, okay. Eat those bombs. Get it? Oh, we just got him. Oh, you can't get hit for a certain amount of damage. Oh, that's nice. Maybe we can get these two out of the way. You don't get hit stages. Oh, nice. On no hit stages, that would be great to have, especially for some of the weaker characters. Alright. I managed to get Link's Triforce Spinner. Oh, I still haven't unlocked the spinner. I really want to play with that one because it's really weird. Oh, we got him. Nice. Alright, so these just like even their Marin's not that low of a level. They just have more health and more defense this time around. Alright. Marin is. Oh, she needs more health. She's gonna die. Oop, oop, oop. Gotcha. Oh, here's the My Fairy thing. What? Oh, now I see what it is. So her ability is I sacrifice my health for more attack power, I think. Because I went from having a bunch of health to not having any health at all. Alright. Now I know. Alright. I'm gonna check something 1 second before I restart that one. Are you? Oh, I forgot to turn them on. That's why they're not working. Let's see. His Nightbot should have been on. Commands. I don't know. Why aren't you? Huh. It should be on right now. It should be part of the chat. I don't know why it's not automatically doing anything. Alright. Good to know. Next time you're using Sheik, press XY, then wait until the combo's over and then press X. Okay. I'll try that. Get damage barrier protecting me. Oh, okay. Alright, let's try this one more time. I'm not gonna use that that fairy this time. That is a very useless fairy. I don't know why I'd want to use that. But I'm gonna switch to Young Link first though, because he might be able to do all this on his own. Oh, you're not dead? Gotcha. Are there any potions in here? That's what I'm wanting to get, is a potion. Right, nothing in here. Oh, where is it? There it is. Come on. Eat that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice. Okay, he's just waiting for me right there. The other one was there to help his buddy. Come on. Eat that, eat that. 2, 3, 4. It should put you in there. Yeah, good, we got him. Oh, hey, Roy. How's it doing? How's it going? I tried to mix how are you doing with how's it going. It didn't have a good effect, I don't think. There's a potion up this way. How are they doing? Alright, Marin and Linkle are doing okay on health right now. Ah, dang it. Alright. Eat that. Eat these bombs. One, two, three, four. Was one of them defeated already? It said 2 left. The old quality option struggle had been there, man. Just woke up. Alright, well, good morning. Happy to catch the stream. Yeah, I hadn't planned to do one tonight, but I wanted to play some of this, and I figured it'd be more fun to play with more people around. I also figured out what to do to regress the story from last time I was playing. So I also wanted to just move on with that. Come on. Alright, well, let's do this. Oh, good, he's dead. Sweet. Alright, is there any more potions or anything? Eat this. Maybe we get this timing down. Nice. Oh man, that's so much more powerful than regular Young Link. Get closer, and let's use your super. I love this one, it's so ridiculous and over the top. Oh, and even knocks him into that mode. Oh, hey, Brave Birds! How are you doing? Thanks for coming by again tonight. Gotcha. Alright, no, we're just gonna keep with him. We're having a good time with Young Link. We're just gonna stay with Young Link. Right. Hello, King Dodongo. It's just you left. 2, 3. Oh, never mind. We'll go into that first. Eat this. Oh, good. Marin's over here to help. Got mildly upset at Game Explain. Oh, what game was it that they got wrong this time? I have no qualms against Game Explain, but every once in a while they Momo pudding. I'm not. Oh, is it an attack? Oh, maybe it's an attack. Where are you? Okay. Alright, so another thing that they can do with the My Fairy is they have like a burst attack, it looks like. Where like if you fill up your magic gauge, you can instead of doing your normal burst attack or magic attack, you can have theirs instead. I regret using theirs because it wasn't as good, but you know, can't always be perfect here. Is there a potion in here? I feel like I wasted that. Ah. They want every game is run at 60 FPS 1080. It's, I mean, it depends on like the type of game. Like some of the ports coming over are not going to run at 1080 60 frames. It's just, it's the limitations of the hardware. Like a Switch, not that it's exactly, but I mean, it's like trying to get like the new Dark Souls coming out, it's only gonna be at 30. Try and get a cell phone to run the same game at 60 frames. It's not. It's gonna run it at maybe 30 if it's lucky. Kirby is 30. Does Kirby need to be any higher than 30 though, to be honest? I mean, it's just a platformer. Nothing against it, but it's not like it's like a really like a Twitch sensitive or Twitch controlling action game. And we're done. Let's see, let me try and catch up on the chat real quick. I'm just 30, but their videos were... Hyrule is the only one at 1080 60 frames because it's an old game. Yeah, that's true. 30, make an old game, depending on your system. I think some indie games run at 1080 60, but I'm not sure. I'd have to check them. Yeah, sometimes the people who are I don't know anything about Game Explain setup, but sometimes the people that make the videos, it's not necessarily their content that they made. It's just they're the ones that do the videos. So it might have been that they actually know better, but they were told to, you know, that's their job. Guess we're all out of frame. I know everyone likes to see my terrible, slightly broken gunpla. I got all S ranks, good. And a Bakudan. Yeah, the only thing with journalism is though that they don't have a background in any type of like programming or anything for gaming, so like they only know what they're told. So not like they should be able like have that information, but at the same time they've never needed to know. So maybe that's something that we need to like kind of expect out of game journalism moving forward, is that if they're going to comment that this thing is 60 frames, 30 frames, something, they need to be able to understand that, or at least understand some programming language. But at the same time, they're supposed to be be outside of the programming part of it and just objectively looking at it. This is a thing that came out as a consumer product, and like they should just be like, my version or like the one we were running runs at 30 or runs at 60. They only know that from their personal hardware, unless it's a console game, then they get the information. But yeah, we're getting to a point where like there's an intersection between game journalism and game dev and stuff like that, with a lot of people switching between game dev and game journalism or working for both. So like the more we get into like the actual hobby itself and like the medium is in general, people need to know more about like the actual programming aspect of it. Not necessarily to be like, oh well, it's hard to program, so this game gets that. No, they just need to know like on a technical level, like even knowing like if a journalist knew like the basics of Unreal Engine, that would help. But so now I've unlocked My Fairy things I can unlock, or like clothing and presents I can unlock, and I don't really care. Oh, there's digger mitts over there, but I guess it's for the next level? Yeah, it's for the next level. What's this one? Sotsutate Mori Purin Gun. Oh. Ikihaseo. Alright. We have to defeat these. Oh, we have to use Phi. I don't want to do it. Oh, yes! My bot's working. Yes! Sorry to spam you guys, but there is a Discord now. I did make a Discord server for my channel. Everyone's welcome to join it. It's just me and Roy at the moment, so everyone please, if you'd like, if you use Discord, go ahead and sign up and you can join it. I just made it last night or maybe this morning. I'm trying to remember which one I did. So but it's available now. Alright, so what do we want to do next? I don't want to do that one because I don't want to play as Phi right now. What is this here that we can unlock? Dude, if you have a fairy, I highly advise using it. It's so broken. Should I go into the My Fairy menu and check it out real quick? Maybe I'll do that. I haven't done anything with My Fairy so far. Bump that kills count. Alright, My Fairy. Oh god, what am I getting into right now? Hey, listen! My Fairy mode. About My Fairy mode. You can raise your fairy, you can Kigai? You can change their clothes and clean them, I guess it sounds like. Fairy skill no henkou ga dekimasu. And we can change their skills as well. So we can raise our fairies, we can change their clothes, and we can change their skills as well. Dining. We can also give them food. Fairy ni food o tabesasete ikusei dekimasu. So yeah, so we're also able to give them food as well. Salon. Oh, there's also a salon, so we can change how they look, and it looks like there's costumes based off all the heroes and the villains in this game. My fairy ni iroiro na fairy wear ni higae saseru koto ga dekimasu. So there's a bunch of different things we can give them. School. My fairy no fairy skill o henkou dekimasu. So there's a school where we can change their fairy. Or not their fairy, change your skill. My fairy wa food o takusan tabesaseta iroiro na fairy wear o atsumeru koto de tsuyoku natte imasu. Matte ikimasu. Alright, so if we get a bunch of different food and different so food, clothing, and stuff like that, costumes, we can strengthen them. Dark element reduces enemy health over time, but check out the skills requirements you need. Both are amazing when having to fight a giant boss. Oh, that is good to think about. Food ya fairy wear o takusan atsume anata no bouken o tasukete kureru. Fairy, my fairy o dondon tsuyoku shite battle o yuri ni susumemashou. Alright, so like all the things I just said before, they just brought it together. Alright, dining. We have no food. Salon. What can we change? Who is this? There's that one. These kind of look like the Zeldas from older games. My Fairy makes high level content much more fun. Oh, so I will then work on this a little bit more. This looks like something out of Fire Emblem. What is this? Okay, so fire damage up, water damage up, darkness damage up. That's called Yami. Yami is darkness. Kaminari, that's lightning. And Hikari, which is light. Oh, so she has a Link outfit. So she's supposed to be a darkness one, so we'll give her the darkness one here. Can we Kamera. Is there color? Can we change the color? No, we can't change the color. Let's give her some pants. And they have stats that go together, so costs are down. So like the cost to use her is down. That's the Girahim shirt thing. Oh, it is Girahim, isn't it? It does look like a Fire Emblem character though. Oh, we only have the thing for water damage up, so we'll just, I guess, go ahead and use it. Damage down. Oh god, that's really creepy looking. That's the King of the Red Lions thing. Here's the old Zelda one from Ocarina of Time. That's like Kid Zelda. King of the Red Lions and Link. I guess we don't need any of these, so can I just not wear any of them, or do I have to have one on? Okay, I cannot have one on. And earrings. Pairetsu bandana. Pirate bandana. That's water damage up and fire damage up. Yeah, this is like fan service. I guess it's kind of hidden fan service. Well, we had water last time, so let's keep it the water thing. And then when we get more Yami parts, we'll add them. So we'll have her like fire and darkness, or water and darkness at the moment. Let's try school. Hey, listen! Alright, so you can level up her skills. It looks like, we're still we just got her, so I don't think we have anything. So yeah, we won't be able to unlock anything else just yet, so we'll have to we'll come back later. I don't think any other ones are unlocked, are they? So I guess as she levels up, more things become available for us. Right. Alright, so now we have a fairy set up. So when we find more fairies, we can attach them to more characters or choose them, and we'll level them up over the course of it, so we'll have more abilities and stuff to attack with. It looks like if you guys check the chat, they know a lot more than I do about the fairies. Fairy works best if you kill a captain because of the respawns after death. Okay. Let's go back to adventure mode. But maybe I do have all the maps unlocked. Mujura no Kamen. What is this one? How's this look? Oh, there's a timer on it. I don't want to deal with that right now. Is anyone unlockable in this? Oh, level 4 weapons for characters are in here. And costumes. I don't think any characters are unlockable here. And no characters are unlockable in this one. Pick one fairy and ignore a lot of the rest. Love that specific fairy. Alright. So I got a fairy that I guess will be good for us, so I'll just keep using this one. Alright, so I don't want to do that map yet. It's more than possible to kill over 1,000 enemies with a single use of fairy at once. Oh, wow. Oh, there are a lot of costumes in this map. Are there any characters? Which one's this? Shinkuro Battle. So synchronized battle. Let's try and do this map. This is the Twilight Princess map. I've never done this one myself, to be honest, but... Can we upgrade you anymore, Marin? Ooh, yes we can. We can give you a little bit more. Water. Let's get rid of darkness damage for you. My fairy is a grind, but it's better to have every skill on one fairy. Okay. That's good to know. Alright, let's use you, Marin. Marin. She's so goofy looking now. Oop, oop, oop. I'm gonna like break my microphone one day because I keep smacking it. So dark, big pole. There's two dark big poes that we need to get rid of. Come on. That Japanese you read, that was so cool. Oh no. It probably was completely wrong pronunciation-wise. I'm fangirling hard. Where are those dark big poes? Come on. Oh, let's do this. We have them. I want a figure of Marin. I love her. She has just been, like, I liked her in the 3DS version, but I'm really liking her a lot more in this one. I don't know what it is about it, but she's adorable. At least give me an amiibo of her. Oh, did you heal, you jerk? Ah, I got ya. Don't. Alright, so they keep healing, so I must need to get their, what do you call it? Their, weakness first. Spyro Trilogy might get announced today. Yeah, it looked like Target might have accidentally leaked it or something. So, everyone's kind of known about it, too. Oh, I think I had to beat the pose, like, at the same time. That's what it was. Who's next? Alright, more Dark Gibdos now. So, okay, I have to beat both enemies at the same time. I was wondering what it meant by synchro. But that makes more sense now. Where are we now? There you are. Hello, Gibdos. I don't like you. Alright, looks like I need to turn the auto mod down. It was... Never had to deal with it before, though. Where's the other Gibdo? Oh, get back over here. I need you guys to be together. Oh, that's right. I do have that strong gauge. Let's try and get them together. Did I get him? Ah, heck. Yeah, I never used her strong gauge on her own, though. I should, because it does just build up. It does hit, like, a bunch of people in a row. Alright, what's next? Dark Lizal. Alright, so Lizal foes are next. I need to find a... let me see if there's a potion in there first, and then I'll go after him. Oh, there we go. That answers my question. I needed that. Thank you. No, 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 no. Go over with your buddy. Yes. Did I get him? Did I get him in there? Yes. I might have gotten them just barely. Oh, I didn't know her attack there. That's the first time I've seen that one. Oh, she's just all kinds of adorable. And she has red hair. I just got an email in response to a question I gave to a dev who made one of my favorite mobile games. Oh, what game is it? I'm assuming it's not Fire Emblem Heroes. I can't imagine anyone loving that game, even though I play it every day. And what did we get? S rank? Yeah, S rank. Hungry Cat Picross. I've never played that one. I've heard of Picross, but I know there's like several different versions of it. What did we get? Bell. Ocarina. I love Fire Emblem Heroes only because it gives me new Fire Emblem things to get excited about every week. Yeah, I mainly play it. I play it like how I play Pokemon, where I get it, and I just want to collect all the characters I know, but I never get the ones I know. What did I get today? I got a new... they had a new banner today with the dark version of female Chrom. Or not Chrom, female Robin. But all I was able to get was... I don't know if you guys will be able to see this or not. I'm going to put it up to my camera. It might be green, so it might... screw up, but I got I got what's her name, Sakura today, the cat one, and that's not who I wanted at all, but I'll take her because she was a 5-star, and I'll continue to not use her just like all of the Asuras that I have from New Year's. Space. I like Fire Emblem Heroes, but I wish I can return. My phone doesn't have enough space. I haven't... not a single legendary hero? Oh man. If you want, I can boot up my game and show you the ones that I have. I saved up like about 100 orbs. Sorry, I'll get back to the game in a second. I saved about 100 orbs or something like that. 120 for the Valentine's Day one, and I never got a single Hector. Not one heck was given. What do I have here? Here are, aside from the one I got, here are all of the ones I have. I don't know if you guys can see them very well or not. Oh, Roy, it looks like, what? Oh, sorry about that. I didn't know. What? I thought... Alright, I'm really sorry about that, Roy. I didn't know that it that was set up for Nightbot. I set it up, and it shouldn't do that. Let me fix it real quick. I'm sorry, guys. I'll get right back to the stream. I'm sorry. Let me change that because I feel really bad about that. I thought I had it set up that I had that turned off. Alright, looks like it was enabled and I forgot to save or something like that. Alright, I turned off the link thing. I'm really sorry, Roy. I don't mind links in the chat as long as they're not to other people's streams, so. Yeah, sorry to delete all of your messages before though as well. That sucks. That happened to me the other day. I was using excessive caps in another streamer's chat when I was talking to him, but it was like just me and a couple other people in there, and he's like, "Oh crap, I forgot. I'm permanently banned from VG Bootcamp." Oh no. But yeah, I have the things turned off, so links are okay. No worries about that. What's this next one? Hasugare no Kyoteki Tachi. Yellow. Alright, so the yellow team's full power. I have to use Midna. Let's upgrade Midna because she sucks at the moment. Oh, well, thank you, Nightbot. Nightbot, you're gonna do that, but now that works. I like how before it wasn't working all night, and now that it's like something tripped it, now it's finally doing this job. I'm gonna pull out my calculus packets because I should be doing through stuff for. Yeah, you can feel free to keep me on the background while you're studying. I can't help you with math, but I can help you not do math. I'm good at that. Actually did a period instead of a space. Not a big deal. No worries. But I don't mind links. I just forgot to uncheck that option for Nightbot, it looks like. Where's level? And then took a look at it, not do it until later tonight. It sounds like me when I was a student. Do tomorrow. Do tomorrow. Alright, you have better weapons now, I believe. What time is it? Ooh, after this one we can finally do our amiibo for the day. Actually, think about it. I haven't decided which ones I'll use for today. Are there any amiibos you guys want me to use? I have all the Zelda ones and stuff, and a little bit more after that, like all the Splatoon's ones as well. But I haven't used all of them to see what I'll get unlocked from them. If you guys want me to pick anything in particular. Let's change the song real quick though. Let's. I kind of like this one. I don't have it unlocked yet. I don't know how to get it. I don't know if I just get it from a an adventure map or what. Because I'd like to play as it, because it's a weird weapon. When I was in high school, I was the same. I did most things the night before. There were many nights I was about to go to bed, and it was like 2 or 3 a.m. And then I'm like, oh wait, I have an English paper due tomorrow. So I'd have to do it right then and there. Come on. Alright, so I have to protect Zelda, I think? Yeah, I have to protect the commander. Alright, let's... I'm not going to worry about the Gyptos too much unless I have to. There is a named red guy coming this way. What are you locked onto? The amiibo link. Which link will unlock it? I have every link. I have all the Zelda ones at least, so we can go off that. I only can pick one link a day. Let's get this one down here. Smash Link. Okay, I have Smash Link. After I finish this one, I'll go pick up the amiibos for that. Heck off, Gibdo. I hate these things. I wish I could play as the other Midna instead. Any adult Link will probably do. Why are you red now? Alright, so the default bot for for Twitch is too strong, it looks like. Or is it red because it's coming to me? I'm not sure how this OBS treats things. Ah, come on, stop blocking me. Can I get ya? Yes, I got him. I hate Gyptos. Like I always say, the Lizalfos are the worst things to fight, but it's definitely the Gyptos. Come on, let's get out of here. Ah. On one more bar. We have to go help Zelda. Hopefully we can get to her in time. It'd be cool if Ocarina, Skyward Sword, and Amiibo unlock their respective costumes, but I doubt it. I already have the Ocarina of or the Skyward Sword costume unlocked, but I don't think it unlocks them. Oh, I thought I had the other one already up too. Guess not. Alright. Zelda, get out of here. Just keep moving. Get him? Ah, almost. These friggin' Gibbos. That's most of this map, though. I'll have to do some of this homework today. Well, it's still morning, so you got all day to do it, right? I'm a really bad influence, don't ask me. I got you. Oh, there's another one. All these guys just like coming out of the woodwork. I get ya. Oh, we got him. Sweet. All right, so Zelda should be okay. Just get out of here, Zelda. Get out of here. The whole problem with like some of these NPCs, they just like stay in the area and they're the ones that need to not die. Who is that? Kingu. King Bokoblin. Alright. One of those things from Twilight Princess. So much capital. Did I beat the tutorial mode? Not yet. I'm still working on the Ganon part. I might just do the Ganon part on my own because it's not interesting, and then I'll do the what do you call it? The Wind Waker stuff on stream. To the moon. Story mode got pretty decently long after the DLC. Yeah, it just like keeps going. But I figure like most people probably stop by. I don't know. I feel like most people stop by for story mode stuff for this. I might be wrong. It might be mostly gameplay. Out of here. Oh, we need to run. There's someone after my base. No. Oh, nice. Still gotta run. Sia, Linko, Wind Waker stuff I would love to see on stream. Alright, yeah. I just unlocked the Sia story mode today. And I've done some Linko stuff already. Ganon stuff, yeah, it's just a 3 mission thing. I'm on the second one now. It's boring. I should have used my my fairy. Oh, the big octopus thing. I forgot about that. Yeah, off my island. Bow. Come on. Gotcha. Warriors game story is pretty boring if you beat it once. Yeah, I mean, yeah, since I've already beat them, like, it's one of those where I'm not... The story for me doesn't matter so much, but it's one of those where I know other people want to see it. But I guess I'll at least do the Ganon one I was stuck on today by myself, and then I'll do the last Ganon one and then the last Wii U story mode mission on stream tomorrow. Come on. Can I get you? Get you? Yeah. You guys are a lot easier than the Gibdos. Oh, why are you even here? Yeah, I like kind of the feeling we're on a battlefield with Zelda. Like every once in a while, it's a nice feeling to have. But sometimes though it just gets too much, it gets too hectic, especially if you can't change characters or choose which characters you're gonna bring with you. Oh, you're just like barely holding on. Alright, where is... Alright, Zelda's down there. So... I'll go through story like yeah for 100%. I'm not a 100%er, thankfully. If I would try and 100% this game, I'd probably go crazy. I would burn out before I got anywhere near it. Alright, Wizro. I already know who you are, Wizro. You don't need an introduction. Are we okay? Come on, fairy, do that thing. Hopefully I made the right decision. I hate Wizro. I realize I just say all the time I hate everyone. He's getting every character at 255? How long did that take him to stream this game? To the moon! I feel bad. I've never 100% this game ever on any version. Come on. Alright, at least they're not going after my base. Oh, nice. Got him. Oh, wow. That almost filled up that whole thing. Connor, I think a lot of people lose themselves mainly play the game for adventure mode collectibles. Oh, hi, Connor Eats Pants. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, I mainly play this game personally for adventure mode. I like the story mode, but adventure mode, I like all the different challenges that they give you. Especially the quiz ones or the, just like the character specific ones where you have to try a little bit harder. I like those a lot. Is there a potion in this area? No, there is not. Yeah, but thank you for coming by, Connor. I appreciate it. The way they use every character in adventure mode is genius. Yeah, and especially having like all those extra maps that they added, made it a lot easier for everyone to get kind of like their time to shine. Instead of it just being Link, 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 Zelda. Did we get ya? Oh, we're almost there. Come on. Oh, you're almost dead. Just give it up. There we go. Oh, man, I love Hyrule Warriors. Disappointing we have to wait so long. Yeah, I feel really bad for you guys because, like, I personally would prefer an English version of this game, but I can read Japanese, so I don't mind it too much. But yeah, 2 months is hard. It shouldn't be 2 months for you guys to get this game. Like, it's already available in Japanese in 2 other versions. It should just be available now. Ah. Only an A rank. I have a feeling they're prepping another season pass. I wouldn't mind it. I'd prefer another game first, though. Alright, so I can do my amiibos, so hang tight. I'll go grab that. I'll get my Smash Link, and then I'll pick 4 randoms. But I'll be right back. I have to put last night's amiibos away too. Stuck on my microphone. Alright, I am back. Speculating that they are actually going to release the game earlier than intended. Yeah, I don't think anything's coming out in April for Nintendo at all. It might just be some indie games. Oh, where's EX is May? Yeah. Nintendo UK store, they have pre-order for Dark Souls. Dark Souls is May, and what else? It's not a Switch game, but the Persona Dancing games also come out in May, so they might be trying to avoid that. Alright, so first amiibo for today. We'll see if we can get the spinner. I got Smash Link here, so alright, so first Smash Link, he probably disappears a little bit with the green screen though. Alright, what do we got? White sword. Next we'll use Mifa from Breath of the Wild. Oh good, we got 5,000 rupees. That's something I can actually use. Alright, now what's his name? Rivali. We'll use Rivali next. And Rivali gave us one rupee. That's very fitting for Rivali. Next we'll use Bayonetta 2. The Bayonetta. And we got a rod for Sia, I think? I think that's for Sia. And then, whoop. And then we have one more for tonight. I'm gonna use my favorite one from what do you call it? Splatoon. I have Callie. Callie's my favorite one. Ravioli, you cheap bastard. And then yeah, I like 5,000 rupees. Thank you, Callie. That's why you're the best squid sister and not Marie. I don't know how Marie won that Splatoon what do you call it? Not Turf War, Splatfest. Or Callie, yeah, that's Callie, right? This one is significantly better. She's objectively better. Wait, no, maybe this is... Their Japanese names are different. So I'm a little confused with what their names are in English. Alright, so let's go back to adventure mode a little bit. Let's see, Twilight Princess, we were doing that. Majora's Mask. Is there anything else we can do in this Link's Awakening one? I unlocked the Maron. Oh, there's a costume down this way. Who do we have to use? We have to use Skull Kid for this one. Kessen! Toki no Okari no Eiyu Tachi. Alright. We'll be fighting against the heroes of Ocarina of Time. Did you play Breath of the Wild in English? I played, my first playthrough was in English, and my Master Quest playthrough has been, mostly in Japanese. Zelda's VA was no bueno. The best version of Zelda is Latin American Spanish Zelda. That is just objectively the correct answer on that one. Her English voice actress was okay. She did alright. Like, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. The Japanese one is alright, but she just sounds like a generic Japanese voice, or Japanese, like, female character, unfortunately. Oh, this is gonna be rough. He has nothing unlocked. Let's at least get him up to... Oh, no. Alright, this is gonna be a little rough, so hopefully we won't die. That's close enough. Alright, let me use our fairy. I don't think I've used Skull Kid yet, have I? I might have used him once or twice, but I haven't really used Skull Kid much on the stream. Are we good? Let's change to the music that's for this one. My fairy. Oh, we unlocked some more. Whatever the song is for this one we're gonna use, because this one will unlock more songs for the Link's Awakening maps. Maybe, never mind. I regret my decision, because it's just the same song from before. Oh, we used him once so far, because we had to. It was like with Linkle, I believe. Oh, it's the marionettes. Yeah, I didn't use him a lot though when we used him. I think I switched over to Linkle immediately. Oh man, for not having any of his combos unlocked, he's pretty good. Yeah, Breath of the Wild Zelda, like, she was strong. She was a strong character. She just got screwed over. I really wish we could have played as her. Oh, we got killed quick. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do this one. We need to unlock more stuff for him first. Oh, we could have gone down here. Jikan nai ni kyodai maji o subete kegahase. Alright, so defeat all the giant enemies within the time limit. And can we use anyone we want? Alright, Marin. And yeah, you can have that fairy. Linkle. And Young Link. And this will be my team all the time, I guess. These are my favorite characters in this game. Slowly figuring out the Ocarina buttons on here. I want that other new song that I just got, though. Oh, that's nice! 8-bit Twilight Princess Hyrule Field song. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, I'm really happy to unlock that. Yeah, it does. The 3DS one was not very clear. Eat this. Oh, you didn't get it. You didn't eat it like I told you to. Blood Moon for days. Get ya? Nice. We got a weapon. Eat these. Those are for you. We get him? Ah, close. Alright, let's get back before he attacks us. Oh, good, good, good. Any potion, though? Not in here. Alright, you do your thing. Yeah, come on. No, you can't get in here, I don't think. Bombs for days. She even like curtsies. I like that she even rides the whale. Alright, come on. I have some more bombs for you. Come on, buddy. Oh, they did add HD Rumble to this, in case anyone's wondering if that is a priority for you. It is in here, it's just... the Rumble doesn't always... you don't always get Rumble for everything you do in this game. I too curtsy before dropping an entire whale on top of my enemies. I mean, it's the right thing to do. It's just good manners. Come on. No, why would you do that? The lock-on in this game is never going to be good, I don't think. Game allows it, why not spam? Oh, eat these. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that moves so nice. Well... But still, I think I might have said it before, but I want a version of Whale Lord that is colored like the windfish. Like, even if it's just a plushie, I want it. I mean, it is a Warriors game, so spamming is encouraged. Whether they say it or not, the way they make the movesets, it is encouraged. Alright. Linkle. No. Who's fighting? Oh! Young Link is in there. I should probably switch to him. One, two, three. Eat those. One, two. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotcha. Oh, that wasn't much. No, 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 no. Ooh, ooh. I need that. Oh, you gonna do your thing. There you are. Eat those. Did I get them? Oh, I just barely got them in there. It's fine. Bring my party over. I could, but he's not that hard. Fire! Ah, he's... Young Link is so strong. And here before I wasn't using him because I didn't understand how this worked. Okay, so all that we get built up with the yellow gauge turns into that. Okay, now I see. That's what's being changed. It's not just doing a combo. Is there any more yellow around here? No. With Fire Warriors DLC done, I wonder what would be next. Mario Warriors, maybe? I just hope they announce some other Nintendo property as a Warriors game. I will buy, like, almost any of the ones that they do. Any Nintendo one, except for maybe Kirby. I don't want Kirby Warriors. That's also because I'm not a big Kirby fan. 3 yellow gauges equals 1 green bar. Oh, okay, good. Thank you. Smash Bros. Would be so easy. It would be a no-brainer, but they probably don't want to like taint their Smash franchise with more like a spin-off of a spin-off. Remember they were thinking about a Pokemon 1 year ago. Pokemon would be interesting, but like they'd have people complaining so much about like their favorite one not being in there, and they cannot feasibly do 806 Pokemon? That would be ridiculous. It's like Pokken all over again when people are mad that certain characters aren't Pokken. Yes, nice. Okay, so when it's red, it's an add at me. Now I see. Both like when my bot does stuff and when people at me, it's red in this program I'm using. So I thought it was like what do you call it? Like flagging you. I know all the weapons. But how do you say your name? It's Kyoryu Hunter. Kyoryu or Kyoryu. Kyoryu is also okay. But Kyoryu Hunter. Most people, like when I go in their chats, they just call me Kyo or Hunter. So whichever one's easier. Remember them specifically trying to pitch Star Fox Warriors, but they decided not to do it. No, they had to have that chicken walker in Star Fox Zero, and we all love Star Fox Zero. What is this? Can I buy anything in here? No, I need to unlock a compass first. What is this? Shafuru Bato. What do I have to like get rid of in this one? Is it the phone? Airborne warrior games are interesting, but that would be considered a twin stick shooter. It might be the same as like Gundam Warriors or Gundam. What is it? Gundam Warriors or Gundam Dynasty Warriors Gundam, where like I think they had like air fights or like space fights and ground fights. What do I use on in this area? What of these would, like, reasonably be what that is? I don't understand what this, like, I see the phone. I'm assuming the phone is what it is, but I don't know if this old man goes with it or not. That's why I had to use him. What's this here? Hey, listen! Yeah, Star Fox 64, but the whole thing about it has always been the branching timeline, or branching the paths and stuff like that. I'm feeling the characters would have been on foot. With their blasters. Yeah, see, that kind of reminds me, it's not the same type as a Warriors game, but Star Fox Assault for the GameCube, I love that game. That was such a fun multiplayer game. I want another one of those with, like, online functionality, but maybe not exactly Nintendo's online functionality. What's this one? Dankyu ni hisomi shi kyoryu o... Oh, there it is. Kyoryu. Not 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, there's 5 sets of words or kanji that have like smaller letters above it. The 4th one is the one that my name is, Kyoryu. But it's like big dragons, but dinosaur also works with that too. I never made it on the DS version. Made it to Termina. I have the shop open. Let me see. But I only have the one. Ururida Ji-san. Denwa Koya. Okay, so maybe the old man goes with, it said he has something to do with the phone. So let's try the old man on the phone. Okay, sweet. Alright, that's what I thought. Alright, so this is a costume. And this is a shuffle battle. What can I use? We'll use my strongest ones for this one just because I don't know what we're gonna run into. Yeah, thank you. I forgot to even bother to look in the shop and see if it told me what to do. And we'll use Link. We'll just use Link and Link. Yeah, I don't know if she does have a costume out. That would be nice. I don't know what it would be, but I think she's based off her Link's Awakening one, but she was a child in Ocarina of Time, so I don't think it would be that one. Oh, I left Fire Emblem our heroes open. We don't need you open anymore, Fire Emblem. We've had enough sadness from you today. Did we unlock anything else? Clocktown. Let's use Clocktown. Ah, this is a sweet song too. Alright, defeat the Dark Nuts. Medley to Yuga all missed out on a costume. Yeah, they just like threw them in there with nothing extra. I don't even think Linkle has a costume though. I would like a 2D version of Majora's Mask. That would be interesting. I know it'd be like a completely different game, but I just want, I want all this music. Oh, Linkle does have costumes. Sweet. Alright. No, you, Link, you go over here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, this is a really good 8-bit remix. Hello, Lizalfos. I just figured she wouldn't get one because she wasn't a, she's not from anything else. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, gotcha. I don't even have to use it. I'm just gonna use my Triforce thing. Alright, one's coming after me. Ba-na-na-na. She has an arrow costume. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Is the, Toon Link has the lobster shirt in this, right? I love the lobster shirt. I would love to actually have like a hoodie with that on there. Mission complete. So Link let that guy run past. It looks like adult Link, maybe. Alright. Kenshutsuhei. Alright, so now I have to oh. Go away, Dark Marine. Alright, let's use this. I wish he had like a better one for oh no, I think he has a decent one for his conductor outfit, right? Oh, we're turned around. Oh no, he did get it. Out of here. Alright, Link, I'm gonna have to actually command you because you're being dumb. Oh, she's over there. She's just like staying in the middle, doing nothing. More potions. There we go. Oh, it's good to know that that's what it is that gives him a magic now. I was wondering, like, I never like noticed it, like the bar changed. I'm not really good at paying attention to things, I guess. Gotcha. It'd be really unfair if Link and Zelda got the Breath of the Wild, no one else did. Yeah. Alright, Dark Mudding. Isn't that who I was just defeated? Or oh, Link must have defeated the wrong person. Oh, heck you. Come on. It's... Oh, I have to defeat the real Dark Marin. What's the difference? It's Dark Mounting. What do you have? Dark Mounting? I don't see what's different about these two. That was the wrong one. Is it this one who's red? Found an hourglass. Yeah, I can try to do that one next. I hope this red one's the real one. Wrong? Alright, again, I'm wrong. I don't understand. Alright, Lizalfos. Dark Modding. What is different about her? What does the real one look like? You said that, like, it's only that one of them dies, so you have to get lucky. Okay. That's kind of annoying. Just hopefully you get the right one. And I was wrong again. Was I wrong again? Alright, now 4 of them are there. How do I know which one's the real one? Like, they all have the same icon, and I thought it was maybe the ones that are flashing red, but it wasn't the ones flashing red, and it's not the ones that are not flashing red, so... you have a yellow aura. Maybe you're the real one? Windfall Town song is so nostalgic. Yeah. This might be it. I hope they have... I wonder how many of these 8-bit remixes are in the game. Because, like, I don't remember unlocking them ever in the 3DS one because you didn't have the, what do you call it? The music choice, or the music player. Alright, we got her. Got her! Yes! Alright, that's it. And now we'll go and try and get some Phantom Hourglass stuff. Great! 大変だったけど、なんとか。Get her before Hathfelt and then it's right one. Yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, Vetman. How are you doing? Thank you for coming by tonight. What brings you by today? Is it Zelda or this game in particular or like Dynasty Warriors in general? Just right here to be unlocked. Yeah, yeah. What was it called? Windfall Town. Oh, no. Alright, I need to get some of his. And that one has nothing. 80, 86, 80, more blast, anything it doesn't have. Alright, that should be good. I wonder if 8-bit weapons are back too. Link's 8-bit Master Sword is back. I just haven't unlocked it yet. Zanto no costume. Alright, I got a costume for Zant. Let's see. I wonder what it is. I don't remember unlocking. It might just be him with or without the helmet though. It'd be the opposite of what he usually wears. Let's see. Mugen no... Wait, this was, alright. Mugen no... Donado Koki. Okay. Oh, this is Spirit Tracks. So that's Spirit Tracks there. This is 8-bit one. Listening to a stream of this game while doing some grind Legends. Oh, good. How are you liking Legends so far? I'm assuming you might be like pretty far into it or not, but I played a lot of that on the 3DS before, but this is probably this isn't the furthest I've gotten, but this is probably the most extra I put into one. Oh god, that moon just gets me every time. This is... It's Twilight Princess. Kaze no Takuto. Okay, here's the one for Wind Waker. I wonder, can we unlock Toon Link through this? I just want to see if we can unlock him. We probably can't, but this is the Great Sea map. We have to defeat 400 enemies. Oh, there is some other condition to that too. What was that? Noroi no umi ruru. Kaifuku kinshi. Kaifuku kinshi. Kaifuku. Love it, can't wait for Definitive to be released in North America. Yeah, you guys got a couple months, but hopefully it's not too long of a couple months for you guys. Kaifuku. Hold on, let me double check what this means. Kaifuku. Oh, I can't use any potions during this. This Master Mode Wind Waker? It might be? Maybe I went to the wrong one. Yeah, oh sorry, that's Ura. This is the Wind Waker one. Oh wait, I can't do it because I don't have the hammer. Oh, that's right. I can't do this without the hammer, which kind of sucks. So I just need I need to get to that story mode bit, and then I'll have the hammer unlocked. But I can do the alternate version of it. Let's do the alternate version just for the sake of it, though. Just for fun. Alright. Marin. And We haven't used Impa in a while. I love Warriors games. They're so good for killing time, have fun. Yeah, they're great. Like just for like, they're great just for like in between something, or just you're like, I don't want to play a game that's heavy on story or something. I just wanna relax. They're good relaxing games. I'm just really happy that they made ones for a series I like. Have you guys, any of you played Samurai Warriors? I've like, it's been brought up in the chat before, but like I don't know where to start with that series. Like I have only a PS4 and a Switch here more or less. I have other like handhelds and stuff, but like I don't know which one to start with those two systems. Unlock anything? Alright, we haven't gotten the Outset Island theme yet. We use the train song though. Alright, so yellow's my enemy too. We're competing for kills. Oh, nice, we got him. Get out of here, Dark Link. Can we get him? Oh, he's almost dead. Oh, I'm audio only. I skip streams on my end when it's 720p in the Twitch thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know like the quality can be difficult for people. I try and stream in 720, but I don't always get a choice. I know, like, my one friend back home can only watch me if it's, like, nowhere near peak time for Twitch people. But yeah, I love the music for Spirit Tracks. I actually liked a lot about it, and I wish there were more train stuff in other games. So I have to get 400 before they do. I don't think that's gonna be an issue though. Get out of here, Link. If we get Breath of the Wild Adventure Mode map, I would love that. Yeah, I would like one for that, but I don't think we will. Unless they do it as like post-game DLC or a patch later. A patch would be nice, not DLC. Oh, get out of here. Oh, you did get him. Wow. I didn't even see her get him. Get out of here, Poe. Probably getting the weapon out that you're weak against. Oh, not that one. Bow. I have the, I bought the collector's edition of Breath of the Wild here, so I got like the selection soundtrack, but I don't have the full soundtrack for it yet. I'm gonna have to rent that one day from the CD rental shop. As long as they have it. They have ones for the older Zelda games, but they haven't had a lot of newer music lately for game music. Out of here. Well, almost there. Less than 40 left. Mission complete. Love all Zelda games. It's a good non-canon filler between playing them. Yeah, this game was actually going to be canon, but they decided against it like towards the end. Or during development, at least. I would have loved this to be a canon game. It could have, like, just been its own thing, not even on any of the timelines. But with it being non-canon, they can do whatever they want then and not have to worry about it. Though, to be honest, the way they do the timeline stuff, they kind of do whatever they want anyway. They've already amended the timeline once. My fairy stuff. I don't want my fairy stuff tonight. Let me check what time it is. It's... Oh man, it's almost 1 a.m. here. Oh, I think I might have to, I wouldn't mind seeing Volgan in Zelda game. Yeah, that would be cool. It is about 1 o'clock here in the morning, so I am gonna have to, like, call it a night. But I'm still trying to decide my schedule for next week. I'm probably gonna finish doing this maybe on Sunday. I don't know, I might do a couple more next week. But if you guys want to join the Discord, I'll put a link in here. Anyone can join it, and there's like I have a what is it? I don't know if there's subs or anything there, a subreddit or something like that, like a sub Discord channel. But there's a thing in there for requests. So if there's any games you guys want me to see, like whether it be Zelda or otherwise, you feel free to you know, request it in there, even if it's something that's not Zelda or nothing I've done before. Like, I have a list on my channel of the systems I own, and as long as it's available in Japan or available digitally, I can get it. But yeah, feel free to join that. Also follow me on Twitter. I'll put another link in there, my Twitter, and that's where I'll announce all my streams and all of my any changes I have. Like today, I did it like at the last minute, but go ahead and you know, follow me on Twitter if you'd like. And what did I have that? Oh, and all of my every night that I finish a stream, there is a VOD on here, but I put them on YouTube because eventually they do get deleted. So you can also find me on YouTube as well, at Kyoryu Hunter. Everything's Kyoryu Hunter except for Twitter, which is Kokusai Kyoryu, which is a very good pun that if you know Japanese, it's really funny. I'm tooting my own horn over here, but yeah, but please join us on Discord. I'd like to talk to you guys more when I'm not streaming. That way we can have a little bit more going on. But it's open for everyone. Don't worry about it. I don't have subscribers or anything, and even if when I do, I'll just leave it open for everyone to join. I don't want to have that like anyone blocked from joining it. But yeah, well, thank you all for coming by tonight. I really appreciate all the conversation and keeping up with the game. It was actually a lot of fun. I didn't plan to do a stream, but I'm glad I did. But I'm always happy to stream, to be honest. But yeah, well, thank you very much, guys. I'll stick around the chat a little bit, so if you guys have anything else to add or questions, just feel free to send them to ask them on there. All right, well, good night. Talk to you guys later. Goodbye.